Well, welcome back, everybody. It's time for another episode of hashtag justdndthings. We've had some misadventures in tech support here tonight. We have a special guest, and we're making sure that they can play and see and hear and participate to the best of their ability during these times of COVID-19. Last week, you saw Eugene and the Stoners, the gang, hurting for gold. And in the search for infinite ducats, they sought out the assistance of Mert, leader of the Harpers, with a rather interesting interaction at his place of residence. And he gave them a mission, and that mission was to assassinate Nihilor, the Mind Flayer. Which, aside from Dopey almost dying like he always does, pretty much went off without a hitch, especially considering they were down a guy. Tilly, still being afflicted with his zombification, resides in his room after eating half of his library, wearing an illustrious cone of shame, an apparatus designed by the guys and fashioned by the Steam and Steel, everyone's favorite genasi, Avi and Imbric. It's riveted to a shell and therefore permanent, even maybe post-zombification. But, having discussed with Wes, aka Tilly, we've discussed the bonus for this. He's going to lose some proficiency bonus and gain 1 point of AC. To represent the fact that he can't see shit. But now his neck's even more protected by this giant cone. Perhaps after a greater restoration spell, or somehow reviving him, they can make and fashion some eye holes into the cone of shame to make it look a bit more professional. But that said, we left our heroes in the dungeon, the Xanathar Guild hideout, in the sewers, beneath the City of Waterdeep. And that's where we will turn it back over. Derry's running a little bit late, and Mike will be out for the evening. But, hey guys, how's it going?
How's it going?
There we go. You guys can unmute now. Welcome, one and all, to hashtag justdndthings. Hello? Hello?
Hello. I think I'm the only one that unmuted themselves.
That'll be your mute.
Yeah, everybody else is like, oh no! More and more technical difficulties. It's just what I like.
Excuse me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Science.
Wes, are you there?
I am here.
Talking through burps, everybody.
Hell yeah.
That's what we fucking
Hell
do
yeah.
here.
Good shit.
That's the life we live. Alright, so the four of you are still beneath the sewers in the hideout. So, Nick, you just rolled a 50. Mm-hmm. That roll was to determine what magical item that you discover as you search your way through. Sorry, I'm just looking for the health. Never mind. Found it. Search your way through the Xanathar Guild hideout after killing this massive Mind Flayer. And you guys don't find a lot. But Dotagor, you managed to find yourself in what appears to be the actual sleeping quarters of the Mind Flayer over here. And I'll just move you as soon as I change my doodad. There we go. Wow. And you find a trunk, and you open it up, and there's like a picture of a Mind Flayer, an elderly, almost like female Mind Flayer, and a very small child Mind Flayer, and the elderly one is like giving the child a giant piece of what looks like apple pie with a nice big scoop of ice cream a la mode. And it's just the closest yet horrifying resemblance to a smile that a Mind Flayer can do. Like, it's like a crescent moon, just gaping maw of teeth and tentacles, just Beneath that, you find like some old books. There's like a blanket, but it's obviously like a baby blanket. And then beneath that, still, you find a long wooden staff with an ornately carved snake, like cobra head snake, at the top of the staff.
We talking like Jafar like staff?
Oh yeah, it's even like even more eviler looking than the Jafar hypnotizing staff. It looks like it's like about to bite you, but it looks pimpin' as hell.
Definitely grabbing it because pimping things are what I do.
You pull it out of this long trunk, and as you do, you kind of set it on the ground next to you, and it's about 5 more inches taller than you are, so it's a bit ungangly the way it is. But holding it, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
$16.
That's good enough. So what you have is a Staff of the Adder. And I'm going to link that in Discord. But if you guys want to search on Beyond also, that works.
Got it.
Hey, Doc.
Essentially...
When you and Mike played, did you have a push to talk? Sorry, Palmer. I just wanted to try to make this easier than finding it. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, just mute and unmute when you're talking, and that's pretty much the easiest way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Staff of the Adder. You need to think about it for a minute. You need to attune yourself to it, but you recognize that you can basically think or speak a power word to transform the snake head of this staff into an actual living serpent, which has a reach of 5 feet like a normal melee weapon. Your normal proficiency bonus applies when using it. And on a hit, it takes 1d6 piercing damage and has to make a DC 15 Constitution save, or take 3d6 of poison damage.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So, not a bad magical item. I don't know if it necessarily fits you. Perhaps
Definitely
somebody else would want it. But, something for you and the boys.
Word,
I like it.
for sure.
So have we found out, is Braden here yet, or is he still, like, hidden somewhere?
Yeah, he's just hanging out in the Xanathar Guild hideout, you know, as a
I mean,
bard.
he could be a prisoner.
Just
Doing
hanging
as
out.
things do.
Dance monkey type of thing.
Well, you're not even here, dude, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, I'm not?
Yeah,
Where's
no, you're in the
Billy?
fucking library where I locked you up.
Oh, all right then.
Unsafe
Yeah, right now it's
people,
just-
sir.
Dopey and Datagor. It's 2Ds.
All right
very,
then.
very true.
It's double D out here, dog.
All right, so what do you guys want to do from here?
Leave, because Dopey's messed up. We got a paladin who can't make constitution saves. And Gimpy Fiascos needs to be somebody's coin purse.
Okay, where are you guys going to go? Everybody go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Hmm.
5.
5.
11.
And Wes is just gone. Braden, go ahead and roll a d20.
I think he's showing him how to do that right now.
Okay. Mug of the stream, as always, for D&D is Gavin the Mimic. He's a good boy.
A good mimic.
The cup of the stream, or bottle in this case for me, is Gatorade. It's what plants crave.
Excellent.
Dr. Pepper and cream soda.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
elemental gem is
You
pretty
can
tight.
drag it to make
Ooh.
it smaller or larger. I make mine super skinny and put it up in the corner.
Okay, it
That's what she
appears
said.
I got a 5.
Okay, and then just let Wes know that we're still waiting on him too.
It was waiting on you too.
Yep. What check is it?
It's just
Just
a
roll.
D20.
Just roll
D20.
it straight D20.
All right, Wes, you are in charge of Binky Fiasco.
Once we get back and let you out of the room.
Yep,
But for now, you have a character to play.
it's true.
Congrats. You're now Gimpy.
Ba-boom. All right, so you guys head back to the tavern.
Yeah, because
Yeah, Dopey's not feeling
Dopey
so hot.
Dopey's not feeling good. All you guys are pretty hurt, with the exception of Derry, who essentially spent the entire fight stunned and didn't take any damage. So you guys leave the sewers, and you come back out. And Mr. Peabody is just kind of waiting in his cellar as you guys emerge from that secret passage. He's like,
Oh my gosh! Are you guys okay?
yeah, I think we'll be okay.
Got any more of that sandwich?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be a halfling if I didn't have some sort of food prepared.
Facts.
so you guys want him? You guys want some food? You guys want to hang out?
I just want to take some food for the road.
Oh, well, let me talk to Mrs. Peabody real quick, and I will make sure to get something for you.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna close the hole in the basement.
Okay. Are you telling him that you do that, or is he just...
I mean, I'm gonna let him know that it's closed again.
Okay, closed like permanently, or closed like temporarily?
The same way that it was closed previously, where it was just a bunch of rocks or whatever in the way.
There's a big heavy stone slab in
Yeah.
the way. Okay. Sounds good. So you guys go upstairs? You hang out in the
Yeah.
cellar. Okay, so you guys walk into... you have to stoop, again, because this is a halfling home. Not to hit your head on any ceilings or door jams as you pass through them. And you find both Mr. and Mrs. Peabody, the halfling couple that you guys have encountered and been fed by a couple times now, considering that, like, the gatekeepers to the Xanathar Guild hideout de facto somehow, just by chance. Just because you live in Waterdeep, there's just evil people living underneath your basement. It just happens. And
Basement dwellers.
they come out.
Classic.
Excuse me. Yeah. Chuds, right?
Yeah.
So he actually comes out and he's like,
Well, I know you have to get on the road, but Mrs. Peabody wanted you all to have one of each of these.
and they give you each a little burlap sack. And if you guys open it, there's at least one fresh starfruit inside and a parchment paper wrapped what looks like just this dagwood of a sandwich. It's like,
It should be enough for a little snack, on the road.
and it's literally like a full foot
Small
long.
house.
Yeah,
Dopey's
it is
gonna immediately
huge.
just start digging into it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d10.
That's how many inches of that sandwich you just ate.
Yeah, you crush like 2/3 of the sandwich, and at the same time, go ahead and gain 8 hit points back.
Oh, thank God.
It's like Skyrim right now.
Yeah. You have any cheese wheels?
Just eat all the cheese wheels, buddy. With that,
It's like, well, should I expect you gentlemen again?
I'll probably drop by to check on you guys at some point.
Oh, well, very well. I look forward to it.
and Miss Peabody says the same, and she gives you guys a wave, and
Thank you very much.
you walk out, and it's
Good
again
evening.
the damp spring, early evening of the City of Waterdeep, and you're in the Trades Ward. It's about an hour-long walk back to the tavern, but you guys kind of do it in silence, munching on your sandwiches. Derry just seems a little wary and looking around, kind of hanging out, when finally you guys get back to the tavern. And the tavern's rather bustly. It's kind of... There's a few city watch hanging out, having a few drinks, eating, playing cards, that kind of thing. It's kind of become the cop bar of Waterdeep a little bit here and there, and...
Now we
Just-
can't get away with anything. Dopey.
Tilly's still upstairs. The boys are hanging out. The young girl is sitting at the bar next to.
Tilly.
Everybody, go ahead and give me a perception check.
18.
Okay.
I think he has a +2.
15.
14.
So all of you notice an extremely handsome. Are you elven or half elven?
Half elven.
Half elven gentleman sitting at the bar, kind of chatting up Derry's, you don't know her name, but Derry's ward, just kind of being nice, and she's just kind of giggling. He's doing like small magic tricks in front of her, like card tricks. Braden, why don't you go ahead and introduce your character?
All right, my name is Milo the Dragon Layer, and I'm a half-elf bard. That's what I got.
Yeah, I'm sorry, your last name is the Dragon Layer?
Yeah,
You might want to talk to my friend Derry.
will do.
So with that, Derry just kind of walks up and gives you a very serious wink.
That's great. That's great.
Hi, I'm not Paladin Steve, he says to you.
It's a very important thing for him not to be Paladin, Steve, by the way. Just so you know. It's very important that you know that.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome to the tavern. Kaz is probably going to be really upset that there's another more likely better bard in here.
So you guys actually take a look over at Kaz, and Kaz is jamming out. Natural 20 on his performance roll.
Good for him.
Just like rocking his loot right now. And I guess maybe he does feel threatened, so that's probably why he is
got
just
20,
trying to rock the house a little bit. And the cops kind of looking around, all the city guard are actually kind of like a bit perturbed by how loud it is compared to, the normal vibe in lifts is just kind of like chill, brunch, pub food, that kind of stuff. And it's not normally like the heavy metal fest that Kaz is kind of putting on right now.
Word. We very quickly became CBGBs.
If only for right now. So what do you guys
Only
do?
until he gets to roll again.
So Derry takes a look at the girl, and he just kind of gives her this, like, are you okay kind of look, and she just kind of nods. She's, like, holding the deck of cards that you had, Braden, that you were using to show like her, like, little sleight of hand / like, prestidigitation type tricks, and just kind of wowing this humble muggle, so to speak. And she says she's okay, and she's trying to see like what the trick to these cards is, not knowing that you're actually a goddamn bard with magic powers and shit. But she's thoroughly impressed, and she hands you back the cards. And Derry goes and he has a sit down next to you on the bar.
Was she actually talking to him?
No, she wasn't talking.
Can Tilly try to get out of his room?
No,
he
he
cannot.
can't.
He's locked in.
So keep in mind, you are still a zombie. You have, like, a -4 intelligence modifier right now, but you're still you. You can say that you're going to do something as zombie Tilly, and I'll tell you if you can do it or not.
You're locked in the library, and you're tied to a chair.
Yeah, we tied you to a chair.
And you have a cone of shame installed.
You literally have a steel cone that Derry can't break.
Yep.
That comes out to about here.
We strength test it.
To your shell, so that you can't just yoink out of it by going back into your shell. You can't even put your head back in your shell right now.
Why? That's so fucking
Why?
mean.
Because you're a zombie.
You're trying to bite people.
Then make me unzombie.
We didn't have any money. You want to know why? Because we had to pay for you to get unzombied the first time.
All right.
20 AC.
So,
Settle
well,
down.
everybody's doing this. Dopey's gonna go up to Gwen, hand her one of the star fruits that he collected, and then ask her where the boys are.
Oh, is this for me?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I love these. She takes
I
a
do
big
too.
bite, and some of the juice, it's like a lemon lime peach, just drips down her chin, and she says, Oh, the boys, I think they're upstairs last time I saw. I told them to go read a book for a few hours. They're getting a bit rowdy down there in the basement.
Yeah, they do that. They're boys.
Hey, us girls can get rowdy too.
I believe it.
Did she just refer to us girls as in she's viewing you as a chick?
Oh, I mean, I am a changeling.
You
I
just
can-
got friend zoned real
I-
hard, dog.
I could be a chick here.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Go ahead and roll insight there, Dopey.
17.
You could tell that she was just talking about herself. She was using the royal us.
Excuse
Very
me.
well.
She summoned me.
All right. So
I'm going to walk up to one of the City Watch guys and ask him if he knows where a nearby cleric would be.
you need a cleric. Oh, wait. Well, my friend. He kind of motions. He's like, "Come over here." And one of the City Watch approaches from around the fireplace. He's like, "Yeah, what is it?" And the other guy's like, "Oi, this guy needs a cleric, and well, I know you're off duty, sir." And it's like,
Well, I'll be happy to comp your meal, as this is my establishment. And I will also pay for your spell ingredients. A friend of mine was injured the other day, and he's been upstairs until we've been able to figure out how to solve the problem. And it's just occurred to me that one of you might have been a cleric.
So he actually is just like, "Well, tell you what, you clear my bar tab, and we're square."
Deal.
Okay. Well, what's the issue, and where's the patient?
If you follow me upstairs,
Okay.
I'm going to lead him up to this door. And then, forewarning, it's a giant turtle. His name is Tilly. He's very friendly. And he's about to grab me, but don't be alarmed.
Tilly.
I unlock the door.
Okay. So Tilly, go ahead and make a strength check.
+3.
Natural 1.
Tilly.
50 won't be enough to actually break all the chains that currently strap you to the very fine, if maybe a little antique, chair that you got going on. You just kind of hear Tilly's voice from beyond the cone of shame. You just hear, "Tilly." Like, you can't see his face. He just heard the door open. He's like, the guy just kind of like takes a step in, and he's like, "What on earth?"
Who let you in?
You just did. You just said you opened the door.
Look at you.
No,
with your
hold on.
smoke.
Hold on. Sally's talking about Braden. Braden is actually, I met Braden through Sally.
Hold on one sec. Let me reconnect. All right. So you let this perturbed cleric into Tilly's room, and he is a little freaked out.
Yeah, he's harmless, both as a zombie and not as a zombie, but is possible to hurt somebody unintentionally.
Tilly.
He just kind of walks over and just kind of knocks on the cone of shame, and just kind of like resounds like a metal bucket. Tink, 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 tink.
Tilly.
And he kind of stands up on his tippy toes, just because even though Tilly is sitting down in a chair, he's still this giant turtle creature. And he peers in, he's like, "Oh, your friend's a zombie."
Yeah.
Fuck. Give me a moment. And he starts rustling through his bag, and he's just kind of like, starts assembling.
Cleared bar tab for this.
He pulls out a shotgun.
He's starting to regret this decision a little bit, but
Blunderbuss and aims it down the cone.
yeah, he's just gonna
Skewered.
we're gonna
Holy hand
put
grenade!
this guy out of his misery.
Tilly.
Okay, I've got the components for a greater restoration, just like I said. He goes ahead and he casts the spell, and Tilly, you are revitalized. You're cured of your zombification. You are back amongst the living. Your glassy, almost starting to rot eyeballs kind of regain their luster, and all you see around you is metal. And you try to suck your head back in, and you're just like, stuck. And when you try to move your arms and legs, you're chained to something.
I can't express to you how difficult it was to get him into that cone. I say to the cleric.
He's like, "Is it riveted on there?"
Yeah, it had to be.
That's wow. Okay. He's like, well,
Hey, quick question. Am I not proficient in turtle wrangling?
I think that at this point, if you wanted to add that as a skill, you could. So he,
Giant turtle.
it's like,
ring.
whoa, if you don't need me for anything else, I'm going to go downstairs. And
I appreciate it.
He goes back down to his card game with the boys.
Why? Hello?
Dobby's just in the doorway leaning against the.
Hello?
Hey, Tilly.
Hi. What?
Hey, Tilly. Sorry, we put this on. You got bitten by a zombie, and it was very scary for all of us, so we had to put this on you.
Oh, did I hurt you?
No.
Did I hurt the short one?
You can
No,
probably
we
count how many people you hurt with one hand.
Did I hurt the dragon?
Nope. We just put this on you just to make sure that you didn't hurt anybody. And,
Oh.
yeah.
You tried. He
Yeah, you tried.
Oh.
It's okay, though. Nobody's mad.
Oh.
I wouldn't say nobody's mad, but nobody's going to do anything about it.
Right. That's the
Oh.
more important part.
Don't
Quick
be
question, Tilly. Do you happen to know if turtles can grow back fingers?
He doesn't know how many fingers he has because of the
what-
cone. He can't see his hands. Right.
Speaking of which, Derry, we're going to get to your hand in a little bit, too.
Why?
Well, you see, while you were eating, the reason we put this giant cone on you, you happened to eat one of your fingers. There, Tilly.
What?
Yeah.
Can I see?
No,
After
not
we
yet.
get the cone of shame off.
Can we? But I like it.
I guess we could probably
I want-
modify it.
Can I have eye holes?
Do eye holes.
I put my head all the way down to try to look, but then realize that I can't look like that
You
because
just hear clang as he like hits his beak on the cone of shame. And
I can't see.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
Sally said that the storm that's going on right now caused a power outage.
okay. Yeah, I tried to reconnect to see if I could see him. I guess that's
Hey,
what happened.
Wes, you're tracking. You lost your bite attack because of this, right?
Wait. Oh well, yeah. I can't bite somebody from inside of a cone. Yeah, that makes sense.
He lost his bite attack. He's also lost 1 point of proficiency bonus. So,
Yeah.
all right. That being said, if you guys see Derry come back, let me know. But
So he basically just has a Maska helmet on. He's Lord Tachanka now. Is that really what's happening?
kind of. He's got the cone of shame's on there, but there's no protection from like around the top. Obviously, it's literally just the cone. If you guys want to perhaps refashion and adapt and talk to Avi and Imbric about a little bit more gold, perhaps they can make it a bit more fashionable.
Yeah,
or at least
maybe after
he can feel free to pay for it to be more fashionable.
Yeah.
I'm happy to put it on and take it off, and that's about it.
Wait, can I just see? I just want to see again.
Yeah, we can take it off, bud.
Or we could just cut eye slits in it.
I like that. I like it. Kind of.
So, Doc, I'd allow you to use your thieves' tools to try and cut eye holes into the cone of shame.
Yeah,
Just use your proficiency boner. Your proficiency boner.
Yeah, use your proficiency boner.
Hey, that tendy is framed on the wall. I can't use that anymore.
It's a +2 proficiency boner.
Poor Tindy. Okay. So, go ahead and make your check.
17.
That should be enough for some crude eye holes. How do you want them to look? Dopey, it's up to you.
Bad.
So I'm gonna make him like the angry Ninja Turtle eyes.
Yo, I want to get some ink and paint a face on him.
Yes. Okay.
Just a big smiley face.
Paint a smiley face. Okay. So Tilly, you are gifted with limited sight.
Okay.
You're still stuck to the chair though, because your
I,
friends still haven't let you out.
We get to unfashion the chains that I tied.
Can you
Yeah,
help
1
me
second,
out?
Tilly.
I start rocking the chair.
Don't break the chair.
Go ahead and make a strength check. Okay.
Guys.
Tilly, don't you break that chair.
That's your bed.
Yeah. Well, at least he has the other one in case.
I want to come back. Help.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
okay,
What do you
just
think
1
we're
second,
doing?
dude. I gotta get
Relax.
these chains off you.
Okay.
So do you guys go ahead and free him?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tilly, you're free.
I give Dodagor a hug.
Both of you make strength checks.
Okay, buddy.
It's a real weak ass hug. Ooh, Tilly, roll a d4. You take 2 damage from Dodagor's hug this time.
Just crushing the shell, dude.
I go to give Dopey a hug.
No.
Dopey, make a dex save or not dex save, but both of you make dexterity checks.
Oh, okay. Tilly's still numb from the chair.
You guys see Sally now?
He's
18.
floating in now.
Yeah.
So Dopey, you have your choice. You can either take the hug or you can definitely dodge it out of the way.
Palmer,
I'm
Palmer, go
gonna
ahead.
dodge
Figure it
out of the
out.
way.
Okay.
I'm not feeling too good, Tilly. I'll hug you later.
Can I have a high five?
I will gently pat your shell.
Oh, okay.
Pat.
Just doing the glass thing.
So, meanwhile, downstairs, Binky Fiasco is kind of just sat down and leaned up against the wall where she is at, kind of exhausted, and drifted off to sleep, snoring loudly. Derry, you sit down at the bar next to this Milo character who has been kind of impressing your ward with his prestidigitation and card tricks. And you slam your now heavily maimed, but also gauntleted in steel fist onto the counter. A little harder than you meant to. And, Milo, go ahead and make me a constitution check.
Constitution check.
Gary got Paladin Steve real hard.
Now all I need to do is put in some rhinestones on it. About 6 of
Dazzle
them,
your
different
hand.
colors. About 6 of them for different colors.
Yeah.
And
You could have runes carved in it,
snapping
making
shit.
magic.
18.
So you saw the fist actually kind of going through the air, and when it hits the counter, you weren't startled at all. You just take notice of this really strange, like it's not a glove, it's not a gauntlet. It's as if he dipped his hand into a vat of molten steel and retracted it. It's actually the result of the Mind Flayer's final death curse, where he tried to take out Dopey, who was unconscious on the ground, but Derry the Paladin managed to get his shield in the way. But as a result, instead of dying, the shield reflected most of it, but melted to his hand.
Nice accessory you got there.
Thanks, I got it at Jared.
He went to Jared.
Gwen walks out from the kitchen having heard the slam. She's like, Terry? What's wrong with your hand?
Yeah.
You know those.
She just kind of starts
Yeah.
grabbing it, and she's like, is it fully in... Is this metal?
Yes, it is, or was what my shield used to be.
And she kind of walks over, and the same cleric that just healed Tilly from his zombification state, she waves him over, and he's like, ugh, lady, I'm off duty. And he kind of comes over, and he's like, what the fuck? What's going on with these guys? One's a zombie, this guy's RoboCop? What the hell?
Wow, you
RoboCop
could
is
be
now
RoboCop?
canon.
What?
I love it.
Yo, we could be RoboCop?
Stop.
You guys saw that
resisting.
play.
I remember
Yes.
Shakespeare taking us to that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wrote it.
All plays are by Shakespeare. No, this one's by Frank Miller.
Oh, all right.
Word.
Yeah, this is what's left of my shield. I don't know if you
Pretty
can
sweet
heal me or
shield.
not, but well, it is my shield.
He's just kind of looking at it, and he's like, well, you all did clear my bar tab. And he kind of just he does the Mr. Miyagi, mostly because I've been watching the fuck out of Cobra Kai, and he rubs his hands together, and he starts glowing with some golden light, and he just kind of lays them on your arm. And it doesn't do anything to the metal itself, but your arm was actually the source of quite a bit of pain, and that pain subsides right now.
How high was this guy's bar tab? Jesus
Ooh,
Christ.
Thank you.
High enough.
High
Have to sell
enough to
Tilly's
where...
shell.
Right?
It was definitely. So what happened to Derry's hand?
Uh,
My shield that I was...
cast a death curse at it, and Derry jumped into the way, used his shield to block it, because I apparently didn't aim for the head, and I had that whole Thor Thanos moment
Yeah.
with the Mind Flayer, and he tried to zap Dopey unconscious on the ground.
You remember the dwarf in what was it, Infinity War, who had his hands turned to stone? It's kind of like that, but instead it turned to metal.
Oh.
Yeah, I was at negative 11 health.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was real close.
I had to finger his butthole to give him some HP.
Mostly because, so he went unconscious, right? And
The cloud of daggers.
Binky cast Cloud of Daggers on Nihilor, who is standing right in front of Dopey, who jumps out of it and then just uses telekinesis, which he's been using the whole battle, to just drag Dopey's body into it.
Okay. Look. If
Evil.
I didn't roll my shitty rolls,
Man. Yep. He was stunned for like pretty
4
much
or
the
5
whole
rounds.
combat.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was rolling pretty crappy.
To be
as well.
fair,
Everybody
Yeah,
rolled
we
pretty
were
bad.
at-
Like halfway through that combat, everybody started rolling terribly.
as you all do on a regular
Yeah,
basis.
it was
He's a
like,
healer.
hey, did we kill that guy? We don't know, but you think we did. Thanks, Doc.
I rolled
Alright.
minimum damage on like 3 rolls.
Every roll.
So, Derry, the pain in your hand's gone. However, you still have... You've still been maimed, and the cleric goes back to his card game once again. It's like, I'm out of spells. Don't bother me for the rest of the evening, please.
Okay,
You
but
guys-
can I bother you one more time before you like do that?
He just... What is it?
Do you know how I can get this off, or do I just have to live with this?
I'm afraid
As Paladin Steve.
that's beyond my... That's beyond
Paladin
my
Steve 2.0.
expertise, but, do you know Paladin Steve?
Oh my god.
Perhaps Paladin Steve could cure what ails you.
He has no arms anymore, dude. How's he gonna heal me?
Is it both now? I only heard it was the one.
It's the worst game of telephone ever
He's
played.
been using Mage Hand the entire time. He's been faking it from everyone.
Do you actually say that to this guy?
No.
I was about to say, make a bluff check.
I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to deal with the pretty new bard down in the on the first floor. I'm tired. I killed a mind flayer. I've got wicked magical items, and I want to take a nap.
Dopey's
Okay.
going to bed too. He just
Can I go give the guy a hug that made me not a thing?
No, Tilly. You should probably take a nap.
But I'm not tired.
Yeah, but you've been up for like 90 days.
You are tired. What are you talking
It's
about?
been 3 days total.
Yeah, you've been up for 3 days straight.
Oh,
Probably take a nap.
I'm
But
gonna
I
check on
can't-
my
Eating,
kids.
eating books.
But I
you,
can't go
you might need to go
home.
to the herb shop and get something
You
to
are
clear you
home.
out because there's some leather bits
but I can't go
and
home.
paper and glue in you. That's no bueno.
I can't go home.
With that, Dopey, go ahead and roll a D100 and subtract 10.
Rolls a 2.
Rolls a 0.
31.
31. Ooh. Just barely. Hold on.
Instead of instantly dying, you go to sleep.
So, you guys have to pay half the business's maintenance costs for each days, otherwise your profits actually cover the other half. So, normally it would cost you 50 GP for this 10 day, it's going to cost you 25 instead. So who's got the head of the Mind Flayer? Just carrying it around, just going to go
Put it
straight to
on my
bed.
belt.
The Monster Hunter.
Okay.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Slayer.
It's left like little chief tracks, like coffee stains of blood, just kind of through the tavern, like up to your room, up to Tilly's room, just kind of dripping this black, purple ichor throughout the tavern. And you kind of, as you lay down in your bed, hear Gwen outside swearing. She's like, "What the fuck is this on the floor?" And then you hear the sound
I'm
of.
sorry. I shout through my room.
You made me ink. Starts scrubbing the floor and stuff, and it's like, well, oh, okay. You get the sense that she was about to say something smart ass, but then she's just like, well, they do pay me quite a bit. I'll just clean it. And she goes about her business again. Milo and Derry, you guys are still awake downstairs at the bar. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna check the kids.
Okay. So it's about 8 p.m. Keep in mind, you guys didn't get. Well, you guys actually did have the sandwiches on the walk home, but Milo, Gwen brings out the food that you'd ordered from the pub, places it on the counter in front of you. The little girl just kind of like sits up, has a big yawn, and she grabs you by the hand, Derry, and she starts walking towards the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
And you take her upstairs, and she gets in bed, lays down, big yawn, and Gwen is also, not Gwen, but Margaret is softly snoring in her little perch too. As you go back downstairs, you find the boys kind of sitting there reading books that are like almost too big for their hands, but they're very large print kids' books, kind of talking about the animals of the Forgotten Realms in alphabetical order.
I also dropped off starfruit with them a little earlier.
Okay.
So.
And they're munching on some fresh starfruit.
And what is it you kids have there?
Oh! I'm just reading a book. We got in trouble, so when we read, when we get in trouble, sometimes. I mean, Gwendolyn makes us read books, like this one.
And he holds up the book, and it's just got this like crudely illustrated manticore on the front, kind of like not just a step up from Stig Figures, but not quite much better than that, you know.
All right, boys. It's getting late. You should be going to bed.
Oh.
Are you trying to parent somebody else's kid, dude? You about to get pimp slapped out of this bar. I don't care if you have a metal hand or what, dog.
She's like, oh,
Paladin Steve won't survive the pimp slap of a mom.
That's all right. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm tired now. Come on, Luke, let's go.
and Luke just kind of goes, oh, what? And he sets down the book that was previously kind of big enough to cover his face, and he was obviously asleep. He wipes some drool from the corner of his mouth, and both of them start following you upstairs to the ramparts, the garrets, to make their way to their room and go to bed. And they'll just go to bed in the tavern tonight, too.
No, just head back to my room.
All right.
Or I'll tell Gwen that the kids are asleep before I go to sleep.
All right. Well, 10 o'clock approaches. Binky Fiasco. Who's Binky? It's Wes, right? Binky kind of... Huh? What? Comes back to life. What do you want to do?
Red and pause. Or mute. There you go. What?
Oh, motherfuckers at your place, huh?
Yeah.
No, he's in California with me.
Who the fuck are you again?
Bad word. Hot throwback. Binky, I guess, yeah, is just gonna go to bed too, since she was passed out at a table.
Okay.
Yeah, real tired from not doing a whole lot.
Well. All right. With that, it's closing time. So Milo's got to go, as well as all the regular folk kind of start shuffling towards the door. That guy walked through a fireplace because I'm a fucking professional. And they just kind of
Use it as a flume, huh?
leave. And yeah, Milo, you're alone in the tavern. It's just Gwen, and she's just kind of like, excuse me, but we're close now, and you'll have to make your way.
Okay, I'll just leave for the night.
Okay.
Just be sleeping on the porch.
Sleeps outside.
Yeah. I'm a bard. I'm pretty sure I can find the bed somewhere.
Kaz gives you a dirty look as you walk out the door.
I return it.
Fucking Kaz did.
Fucking Kaz. Okay. From there, everybody roll initiative.
Oh God.
Oh
Oh,
my!
wait,
I'm still
never mind,
surprised
never
at this thing
Oh,
that we
fuck.
do every time we wake up.
Oh shit! I thought Doc rolled a 41 when I first saw it, or 31. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
That would be
Took a
impressive.
couple feats.
Tilly is at a 5. Oh, no, mind.
I took the alert feat.
A 5.
Only one of us can have it. Shut up.
I was about to say, I couldn't find Derry. Like, where did I put Derry? He's just in a chair, not even in his bed. Ciao. All right.
Hey Palmer, for some reason I have control over Tilly.
Yeah, that's because I
It's
wrangled
because
him.
you
remember?
had him last time. Let me change
yeah.
that. Boop.
Yeah, I now
Throw him
have
in, you know.
+6 to turtle wrangling.
And a sweet backwards hat.
Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah, bud.
All right. Blanky says that Tilly is such a hug slut. He's not wrong.
Tilly. Hugs.
Don't forget, you don't know the words egg or moon.
Oh,
Wait,
you lost him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's everybody's passive perception real quick? I should recap this.
Yes.
15.
Doc, as you go into the tavern before all this kind of happened, you heard him kind of very faint and distant in the sky, but when you turn around to look, you don't see anything.
Would I remember that from the first dungeon crawl we did?
Give me an intelligence check.
Natural 20, 21?
Dude, you remember
Ooh.
everything about gazers.
Yeah, like
Gazer.
like falling into the sewer.
Yeah, when you tried to jump across, back when you
He
couldn't
even
make
remembers
checks.
his own birth.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
He remembers the light shining from the ultrasound. All right, let me look and see who's first here. Everybody put their thing in, right? Dotagor, you got better
That's
than a
what she
0, right?
Dotted
12.
or not.
Did not put my stuff in. There we go.
There you go,
That's what
buddy.
she said.
Descending. Ooh, Derry, you are the first to wake up today. Congratulations.
I am quote unquote alert.
And eating. As per the
And that's what I'm
usual.
going to be trying to do in the game. I'm going to go look for some food.
Swear to God, if we take 3 hours eating breakfast again, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, I'm back.
We got
you know
shit
what's gonna
to
happen.
do.
You know it's gonna happen.
What, do you
I'm
want to
back.
spend an hour in the wizard weed shop?
Absolutely. Dude.
You still have to turn that head in before it melts into this gelatinous ectoplasmic goo. Did you just change shirts? You've just had the Huckleberry shirt on?
Hell yeah, brother.
I like it. All right, so Derry, you walk down, and in front of you guys is kind of a breakfast buffet. There's little oil candle, hot plate things, keeping warm, trays of water that a few of them actually already have some. One's full of biscuits, one's full of sausage links. There's some scrambled eggs in another, and another one has, you know what I like, that thick sausage gravy, yo. And there's if you look to the end of the line there's a stack of ceramic plates as well as serving utensils out.
Oh God
And,
damn it! Tilly's gonna break so many of those.
With that, Gwen just kind of peeks out. It's like, oh, we're trying something new today, Mr. Derry. We're doing a breakfast buffet.
Are the kids awake?
Oh, I'm letting them sleep in today.
Okay. Well, all right.
You sure do have a fascination with the children.
Just want to make sure they're all right.
Well,
Oh my God! Shut up!
Jesus,
Shut up,
you're a
shut
member of
up.
the clergy.
Don't go there. You fucker. Fuck you, Wes.
I didn't
One who
say a
brings them up every
word.
single
What?
time.
I can see your face right now.
God dang it, Wes. How dare you say those things?
I didn't say a word.
It's always Wes's fault. Ooh, we got a HIPAA violation over there, Doc. I saw some file folders. Let me see it.
I can't show you that.
Yeah, we've got HIPAA violations and we've got OSHA violations. You seen what this
It's
place
true.
is?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not a HIPAA violation unless I actually show you guys.
It's a Corman guide to rank up.
It's just work I gotta do for tomorrow.
That sucks.
Eh, it's
Oh,
not bad.
man. Luckily for me, 4-day weekend, and I'm taking the day off for my birthday.
Dude, tell me about it. I have like a 365-day week. Oh my god.
Tell me about it. I've been working for like 10 days straight.
Yeah, there's no such thing as ranking up as a Gorman anyway.
And-
So
My next day off is next Saturday.
Gross. But hey, at least you
Yeah.
wrangled Saturdays out of it, I guess.
One Saturday.
Yeah.
Where in Cali are you? Are you in Pendleton or Palms?
San Diego.
Okay.
Ooh.
So with that,
Depot.
Milo, you have been asleep outside on the steps of the tavern, just kind of drunkenly awake. But just like after a nice bender, as soon as that sun hits your face, she's like, oh, and you look around and you can't go back to sleep. You're just wide post-drunk awake right now. And go ahead and roll a Constitution save for me.
all right.
You puke on my porch, dog. All bets are off.
13.
Okay, so you have a hangover, but it's not making you puke your guts out right now.
And I smell sausages.
You're just dry heaving.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. We'll see what you smell.
Okay.
Let me tell you what you smell right quick.
Oh, yeah.
You don't smell. You smell the horridness that is your own breath.
That's wonderful. I'm gonna.
This is like this
the
hard
tavern
night
open?
of tequila drinking breath.
Oh, is the tavern
Yeah.
open now?
So do you look inside?
Yeah.
You look inside. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. The sign on the door says closed, but you see Derry at the breakfast bar and kind of Gwen bustling in and around the tavern. Derry is heaping his plate with biscuits and gravy and sausage and eggs, and then he gets another plate and he does the same thing. And he's taking both plates kind of over to the breakfast bar. Instead of sitting at the bar today, they're all going to be sitting at the table, and he just plops down with his smorgasbord.
So I'm just gonna walk in and just fill up a plate and go sit at the bar like I own the place.
Okay. Go ahead and try the door. Give me a D100.
About to learn the Eugene and the Stoners motto. It's called "Run up, get done up."
He's gonna try to force the door, break the handle.
Oh, 29.
Okay. So odd was what I was going for there. So yeah, the door just kind of jiggles for a second, opens up, and no, all you guys just went kind of straight to bed, and Gwen kind of forgot tonight. Derry, though, you noticed the door creak open, and this once again very attractive half-elven guy poke his head in and just give a good sniff. And now that you're inside the tavern, dude, your stomach lurches, but at the same time you're so hungry that you can't help yourself. You need some of what they putting down on this breakfast bar.
Come in, have some food.
Oh, thank you. I will. I'm just gonna fill up a plate and go sit next to him.
Okay, go for it. So if you don't know, you can click and move your character as much as you want.
Okay.
You should have control over it. Let me know if you don't.
Oh wait, how much money do we get?
Nothing yet. You guys are
Oh,
still
shit.
fairly broke.
Yeah,
Did we get
Sadagor and I
that
need to go drop that off.
Yeah, I gotta go.
God.
The next person to wake up is Binky Fiasco. And she just gives a long leonin stretch and gets out of bed, touches her feet to the floor, but jerks them back because it's cold. And she's got, sensitive feet. Wes, what does Binky do?
She's going to put. Does she have any socks laying around?
Yeah, she's got
Tell, I mean,
clothes.
look how messy her room is. God, slap.
All right, so she'll throw some socks on and kind of make her way downstairs.
No shoes, just socks. I love this. Okay.
Yeah, just socks.
All right, she kind of...
Feels great.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity check as she goes down the stairs.
Okay. +2.
She dies.
Oh,
I swear to God, if I have to keep paying Claire.
All right, roll 2d6.
Mike is about to come back and be pissed.
Your character's dead.
Because I
Make a
didn't
new
put
one.
shoes on.
Just because you wore socks on the hardwood.
There we go. All right, at least it's that.
Okay,
Email
that's
him
not
his
too bad.
character sheet.
I'm assuming that's the damage.
What's the amount, Doc?
To your neck.
3.
375.
Oh.
We got 375.
Yeah, that's all from when you guys eventually sell this Mind Flayer head back to the Harpers. I told you guys it was going to be about 1,500 gold. So, with that,
You don't get shit.
Derry and Milo, you hear as this tiefling just butthole over biscuits down the stairs, you know, just
I'm gonna
the
walk
socks
over to
on
her.
the finely
Walk
polished
over.
hardwood just goes. You like that?
I'm gonna walk over to her.
Great.
That's the title of this week's video: Biscuits
Oh
over
my God.
butthole. So she falls in a sprawl and she takes 3 damage, and she just kind of goes.
Do you need any assistance?
She's like,
All right,
no,
Peter.
no, just please pretend you didn't see that. And then what does she do, Wes?
So you would like to just lay there?
Well, that hurt. Where's breakfast?
It's a buffet to this morning.
Oh, okay.
Would you like me to fix you a plate? Here, have a seat.
Okay. And she kind of limps over to the table. Ow. Wait, who are you? You're new here.
I am way too infatuated with my sausages right now to talk.
So both of you
Sausage
go ahead and give
infatuation is
me
like what Eugene in the
straight
center.
charisma rolls. We're gonna see if Braden fucks Mike tonight.
Ooh.
Oh,
You mean Wes?
charisma, yeah.
Oh, charisma.
And that's not just in the game too.
Yeah, if it succeeds in game, you guys have to do it while you're there.
Videographic proof sent to the Discord.
14.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Nothing happens. Derry, you walk over and you get a nice heaping plate. You get a dairy-sized plate for this, obviously like 1/3 of your weight tiefling. You plop it down in front of her. Since then,
Thank you.
there's like fresh pico. There's avocados sliced nice and thin. There's a whole plate of toast and jams and jellies put out.
And she
Gwen's
just
still
shovels
preparing.
it in.
Okay, so she like unhinges her jaw and just,
Tarantulas,
just puts all the food inside her body. Direct one-way trip. Okay, with that, Dotagore and Dopey, you guys both, excuse me, talking through burps, wake up at the same time.
Hopefully the others don't come down as hard as you.
I hope.
Great,
not.
now I have to
They're
deck save to get downstairs. You shit.
No, that's just for wearing socks on hardwood. I
Don't
wanted
wear
something fun to happen.
socks.
Long rest. Do I have full HP?
Everybody's got their full HP, spell slots, everything.
God.
I don't have full control over Binky's character sheet, so I'm just gonna go off. Like, I'll keep track of it on the side.
Of his character sheet? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so like I can only.
But you've got control of his character, right?
Yeah.
I
just
can't
like,
give you control of his character sheet.
No, I know. I was just letting you know.
Haha,
So that
let's
way if, like, you
reroll
look
these
at it,
stats.
like I can't change like the expended spell slots and stuff like that. So if you look, I'm gonna keep track of it separately.
Okay, that's fine. Dotagore and Dopey, you guys come downstairs to hear Gwen still kind of in the kitchen hanging out, but see a very lovely spread, and it's almost ready for opening, which at this point should be in about half an hour.
Am I good to come down too? Is Tilly awake?
I didn't say you were. You got a 5, bitch. Get good.
Yeah. You got literally half of the next person's score, -1. I grab food, and then I'm going to go turn this head in.
Okay, so you're gonna go sit off in the middle, away from the boys.
Take the to-go box.
I'm bringing it with me. I
Oh,
literally
okay.
have a head hanging off of a meat hook on my belt. It's probably
Yeah.
best that I'm not hanging out next to the homies.
Is
Fair
it
enough.
just showing too? Is it like actual like everyone can see?
You
it
guys
instead of
walk.
just
You guys
hanging around?
kind of hear him coming down the stairs, and as he turns the corner, you guys hear this like wet slapping sound, and
Yeah,
it's
you
just the.
Oh, mac and cheese.
I'm not gonna put it in my backpack. I don't
As
know where
he
my other-
as he's like walking, it's just the wet slapping of a semi-rotten mind flayer head with one of the tentacles tied around his belt, just slapping against his leather chaps. You know, so
your ass less in case you're
Oh, you're setting this up so much.
and you just grab a biscuit, you dip it, and you go. And Dopey, what do? You gonna tag along?
Yeah, I'm going with them because
Okay.
they gave me the mission.
Yeah. You guys leave. Everybody else is sitting down for a nice breakfast, and we'll make this quick. You guys head to Mert's estate. You catch a little carriage ride there, so it's a bit even more faster than normal. The carriage driver, however, gives you a very odd look, considering what is openly hanging from your belt is one of the most vile and evil creatures in all of the Forgotten Realms. And you just kind of... Oh, just excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Gets back in his seat and he's like, "Ha! Yeah!" And drives the horse. And you can kind of get the sense that he's driving a little bit more fast, a little bit more reckless than he's used to get you through the streets of Waterdeep up to this
He gets
big
us there,
mansion.
right? So
Yep. And you guys pull up in front of Mert's
We didn't
mansion.
even have to pay him to go fast.
Yeah, and he just wants you out of his cart, and he's like, and he hands it. You guys pay him for the trip. You guys walk into the mansion. The garden is still in the same state of kind of a bit overgrown, a little unkempt, and you walk up to the big door where the big brass knocker is waiting.
knockers.
I knew it was gonna come. I knew it was gonna happen. So Dobie can't reach.
What do you mean I can't reach him?
Oh, that's
almost
right.
the same height as he
Yeah,
is.
no, he's like my height.
Oh, are you full height now?
Is he growing up?
Yeah, he's longer now.
He's long.
I'm elongated.
Doesn't need that Tindy at all. All right, so you can reach up and use the knocker to see if Lurch will come out.
Do.
His name's Boblin.
Fucking Boblin, dude.
I like Lurch.
Yeah, his name's Lurch. So
Yeah,
he kind of,
and his master Mert, great names.
that one, like Mert, is from the book. I didn't even make that one up.
But just together, it's
Mert and Lurch
sense together.
sounds like a fucking sitcom, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dopey tries the door handle since nobody's answered the door.
Give me a second, you bitch. So after you knock,
Damn, Lurch has got a tune today.
yeah, you hear like a real sassy, "Hold the fuck on!" No, the door creaks open. You know. And oh, it's you again.
Yes, it is. Where is he?
Follow me.
Where is he back by the pool
He
again?
starts slowly walking towards the double spiral staircase that kind of goes up and meets in the middle of the second floor, and he just creaks up one step
like this last
at a
time?
time.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Wow.
It's like,
Glad I waited outside.
try to keep up,
I'm
because
just gonna
he's
have to
on the
stop
second step
right
despite
there.
moving super slow, just because you're so exasperated with him at this point. You haven't even moved from coming in the door. You guys slowly make your way upstairs into what appears to be like a gymnasium-sized master bedroom. There is a canopy bed with velvet and silken sheets and pillows more than any person could ever want. Mert has obviously done quite well for himself. But beyond the master bedroom is an even more exquisite master bathroom. And a large, almost sauna-sized bathtub, bubbling and filled with like soapy bubbles. And a phonograph in the corner plays some like smooth jazz. It's like... And you guys walk in, and Mert's just kind of jamming along with Careless Whisper playing in the background while he's in the fucking hot tub. And it's, "Oh, it's you! Welcome back!
Yes.
Oh, both of you could make it this time. Oh, very
Yes.
nice.
Yep.
Yep.
So, how'd it go? Anyone dead?
Yep.
You're all good.
What?
Yeah, the mind flayer's dead.
Oh, I fully expected to have to pay the cost of resurrection.
I
Well,
told you.
Close.
Thanks.
Wait, that's a thing? Fuck.
It was for this one, at least. It's like, sent you guys off to a fucking mind flayer, and you guys decided to go.
You gotta have some insurance.
It's like, well, I suppose I'll just I'll add that to your reward. So rather than 500, I'll give you 1,500. Is that the head there?
Yeah.
May I see it?
I take it off my belt and hand it to him.
So he goes to reach for it, and it slips
Into the tub.
It falls right into the tub. And he's like, oh, fuck. And starts kind of like feeling around because he can't see because there's too many bubbles. He's like, I was that. Ah, fuck.
You have to be careful with mind
Instant
flayer
death.
heads. They can still bite, those little sons of bitches.
Yeah,
And
you should be really careful then.
he's still.
That's
He's
bouncing
like,
around.
"Ha!"
Better watch out for that attendee, man. He'll bite it off.
About to get tillied real quick.
Oh, yeah. So you guys luckily can't see what he's wearing below the waist because luckily the bubbles cover shit up enough. But he pulls the mind flare out and it's like,
Ah, yes. Nihilor. Actually used to be my best friend. Until the mind flares got him.
So, everybody go ahead, or just Dotagore and Dopey, go ahead and roll intelligence checks for me.
15.
Wow.
So, Doc, you actually just
I'm
barely
not awake
passed.
this morning.
But you know a little bit about how mind flayers reproduce, and essentially they capture humanoids and install these little parasites inside them that transforms them eventually into an illithid.
Full
And-
face hunter style.
Yeah. So you kind of get what Mert's putting down. Dotagore, you might know this one day, but you've forgotten for the moment.
I'm not fully awake yet.
Yeah, go ahead and make a dex save.
Wonderful.
Ooh. So you come a little too close to the sauna here, and unfortunately some of the bubbles and the water are splashed up onto the side, and you slip, and you splash into the tub with Mert.
So
I
if
get
he,
up to
he
leave the tub.
falls into the
Yeah.
water, can you see what's under the bubbles?
So he doesn't fall, like, face first. He just slips, and now he's standing in the tub.
Seeing as how remembering stuff is very difficult for me and causes me to fall.
You just got distracted. You got a nice critical one there, man. Just
Yeah, I
lucky that
know.
all that you got was wet.
I get up and climb out of the tub. Apologies.
It's like, oh, well, if you wanted to join me in my
I
hot
would
tub,
have asked.
yeah. Okay.
So with that, he kind of steps out of the tub, now carrying the illithid, and now there's nothing left to the imagination. All you guys can see, he is naked completely, with the exception of almost fig leaf-esque. There's bubbles just covering all the naughty bits, the
So are we
butthole
talking
and
like
the Franken
not
beans.
another teen movie?
It's been a long time since I saw that.
Talking about a golem loincloth.
No, we're talking. There are just
bubbles.
between you and his privates. There's bubbles. Lots of bubbles.
Solid chicken tender just floating right there.
Yep.
What happened to Blossom and Buttercup?
Not that kind of bubbles. Jesus Christ, Doc. Never mind. I was going to say something else, but I really shouldn't.
All he does is blow on the bubbles.
Oh, yeah. No, please don't make me describe that. But he wanders over,
So,
and those bubbles are surprisingly adherent. Yeah, they're stuck on. He goes over to a safe, and with a few quick and precise movements, it swings open and just goes, "Whack," and he reaches in and finds a big leather sack and hands it to you guys. And you guys have already accounted for all this gold, so that's the gold that you distribute amongst yourselves. And
Well, I mean, technically, me and Dotagore don't have to tell them about the bonus that we got.
I mean, you guys have already divided it up that way, but that's up to you. You guys also didn't know how much you were going to get originally, so.
right.
So, I mean, we could technically split this in half.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm okay. I'm okay with sharing because Tilly costs too much, so I'd rather it come out of his money than mine.
It's
Fair.
true. It's very true. All right.
Worth having 1,000 gold if you know,
You just have to
70% of it's going to go to
resurrect your turtle
I
thing.
can't stop getting bitten by undead.
Both of you go ahead and give yourselves 2 renown with the Harpers.
2 additional?
2 more, yep.
We get reward.
He thanks you guys for your assistance and lets you know that if he has any further missions, he will send for you.
Wonderful. Out of game, does anybody want this staff? It's cool, but it feels almost impractical.
It's probably something Binky would use.
Probably.
I don't know. She's pretty attached.
If only Binky was here instead of not here. Like, both the person that's gimping him and actual Binky are gone right now.
He is returning now.
I see him now.
Fucking gimpy.
Wow.
Sorry, my stomach was fucked, and I almost shit myself, and then I threw up.
Hit me up and we'll take a break.
Ooh, nice.
But that's nice.
That all day, bro.
That being
Yeah,
said, this
I've
was probably a
heard
good time.
Everything from here, guys. So
Ooh.
pretty bad.
You making guacamole with your butthole?
Oh yeah, it was bad. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It
That's
sounds
more like-
cultural
more like a smoothie.
appropriation. Oh man. Okay.
You ever had a melted Slurpee?
Pressing on.
Oh,
So what you missed, Wes, when you were
Okay.
making soft serve was the staff of the adder. Dude, I've been on submarines. I know so many euphemisms for poop. It's just part of the life, you know.
Yeah.
But what's going on is Dodagor has asked, why don't you guys go ahead and head back to the tavern, and we'll say that you guys are having this conversation in game. Why don't you go ahead and say it again, Nick?
Does anybody want this staff? Because if not, I'm selling it, and I'm getting a different type of magical weapon that I can actually use. It is a staff of the adder. Basically, this little snake here on the end of the stick becomes animate and can do 1d6 piercing and can also poison the fuck out of everybody.
I'll take it.
No, you won't, Tilly.
So
take
with
it.
that,
That's
yeah,
wait, did we
Binky's.
take off Tilly's collar thing?
No, you cut eye holes in it.
It's a permanent.
Oh.
It's riveted to his body. Do you guys remember? Like, they literally riveted it to his shell, so it's on
Yeah,
there.
I mean, AKs are riveted together. You can still take them apart if you really want it.
You can. It's significantly tougher, and who knows what kind of effect that'll have on the shell itself. So we don't necessarily want to do that without thinking about it.
I mean,
Binky
we
will
could probably
speak up.
snip the top half off, and you just have like a giant jagged.
Like a collar.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you can just retract it to your shell and just like charge people with it.
See, look at his face, dude.
Look
Look
at
at
he's
that.
just like for possibilities.
I didn't think of that.
I'm gonna get a Palmer. I'm talking to you offline about it. I'm gonna cut ridges in the top and have like a gore attack, like a.
Oh my
Minotaur.
god.
Fucking Wes is gonna have a giant fucking cheese grater on his head, y'all. By the
And
time
watch,
we're
he's
all
gonna
done
turn
with
back
this.
into a zombie and start doing that to us.
If I have to listen, I've got +6 to turtle wrangling. I will wrangle that turtle.
Binky will speak up though. I'll take it.
How much you got?
Uh,
About 375.
I have 10 gold and a crisp high five.
She should have 375 more
375.
gold, so it should be 385.
I don't know. On the character sheet it says 10, so I was
And a
told
crisp
with
high
that.
five.
Both of you guys go ahead and roll charisma checks.
Wait, so how much money do we have now? Each?
You guys should each have 375 gold plus whatever you had.
Does that include
Tilly
Tilly? or no?
charisma?
No,
Uh,
that's for Binky.
That
Jesus.
wouldn't have included Tilly.
No, it should have included Tilly. Or did you guys divide it amongst yourselves in the sewer?
I mean, I'm down to split this. Dopey and I agreed to split all the cash with everybody that was present, which does not include Tilly.
Oh, okay. So it should be 300 gold apiece then, if you guys split it 5 ways.
There were 4 people.
Right.
Tilly was not present.
That's what I'm saying. If you guys split it 5 ways, it would be
Right.
300.
No, Nick, that was Binky's thing, but obviously
Okay.
it rolls as me. So 21 versus 14.
So this isn't just like whoever won the roll, you buy it or not. This is just to see like how perceptive one of you is to making a bargain, and because of that, Nick, you're willing to make a bargain here because
Totally.
Binky was pretty efficient in battle. It did something, a lot more than that Paladin Steve wannabe.
Whoa.
Yeah, Cloud of Daggers is real efficient.
I mean,
Whoa.
he got flashbangs. He got flashbangs pretty hard.
That Cloud of Daggers is real efficient.
Cloud of daggers.
What
Yeah,
if-
Dodagor, you're not mad because it didn't happen to you.
That's true. That's fair.
I mean, not for as
It
long.
happened, it happened to my homie though.
Yep.
What if you just
We
let
tell
me
each other
have it?
everything.
What if you just let me have it so that way it would help the party?
What if I just let you have it?
Yeah.
Right. Or you
Or
keep throwing those boomerangs and doing whatever they do, and I sell this, and I buy my own house with my own things like hookers and blackjack.
Is this not a? Oh, never mind.
Fuck, how much is this
And I
thing
get
that I
my
just
own
gave you?
new pimpin' weapon.
God damn it.
Because like, how much is this thing?
I need to
Was
find...
this not an item that we
Right.
received from the dungeon?
No, this is an item that I received from Okay, yeah, it's 1,800 gold.
Yeah.
300 gold.
You're the newest member of the party, with the exception of the guy that's just sitting across the table that I haven't really talked to yet. You want me to give you something for what, like a fifth the price?
Yes.
This guy's obviously read Trump's Art of the Deal, so do your best.
Give me a small loan of 1,000,000 dragons.
You can ask somebody for a small loan of 1,000,000 dragons. Pretty sure this costs as much as the house does.
how much is it?
It's 1,800 gold.
Where do you see
Oh yeah,
that, by the way?
that's more than we.
I
That's more
literally
than we
just-
paid for the.
Yeah, I literally just looked up
What
staff
house?
and adder cost.
Oh, in Google?
It's
And
what's
it's
more
just
than
kind of, magical items prices. I mean, I can go to 5etools.com, but
it's more than we paid for lifts.
yeah,
Oh,
it's more than we paid for the bar.
Yeah, I see it.
I thought you meant like we got a house or something. Like we bought the halfling's house off of them.
I mean,
We
you probably
probably
could
could with
if
the
you
staff.
sold the staff.
Well, okay
I mean,
then.
we could buy the house off them and let them live there.
That being said, this staff would be a lot more efficient than boomerangs.
Yeah, so would a scimitar.
Well, I mean, the boomerangs do have the reach, though.
Right.
Well,
Can you guys imagine Green Flame Blade on this fucking snake staff, though?
Wouldn't he burn his hands on it?
No, it would just be
think
the
he
head.
would. I think he might damage the snake though, because it is animate.
I mean, it can be attacked and everything, but I'd say that it probably wouldn't damage it.
I think it has more HP than Dopey.
It's got quite a bit.
Does it?
Yeah, it does have like 20 HP.
It's got a 15 AC.
Yeah, it has 20 HP. I have 28 though, so I should be fine.
Congratulations, you're stronger than a piece of wood.
Keep feeling
Magic
that
piece of
instead
wood,
of dopey.
mind you.
I'm just gonna have to take a level of barbarian here in a minute.
That would actually be really funny. Changeling,
That would be
barbarian,
so-
rogue.
raging sneak attack.
Oh,
This
man.
Oh god.
cool, and I'm keeping the gem. Ain't nobody getting their hands on this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna let you use it, but the ownership is mine. I cleaved the head off that fucker. That shit's mine.
Okay.
All right, so someone let Mike know that he has a Staff of the Adder for now on loan from Dodagor.
Yeah,
and if you guys ever want to, like,
these Dodagors.
if you want to go Monopoly in Troll Skull Alley and start buying up other shops, you guys just fucking mortgage that staff real quick.
Yeah, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
I mean, we could buy the
You know
bar
how-
across the street.
We could all wear
You guys could
every
franchise?
half plate
Just go buy the wizard.
everywhere we went.
I mean, if we buy the bar across the street, we could use that as like a straight residence place.
We
Oh,
could
you
turn
the
it
one
into
with
an
the-
inn.
with all the
Do.
murders?
We could turn this place into an inn and a tavern. If
Ooh,
we the resident.
Yeah, I mean, if we live somewhere else, yes, we could.
very nice. You could do that if you wanted. That is up to you.
You could renovate the place.
While you guys think about that, it's about 8:30. We're going to go to our BRB tab, and we're going to take a little break. You guys use the head, grab a snack, do what you need to do.
I love how we said breakfast.
Play an
wasn't-
ad.
And there's half an hour. Yeah, an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
at least we went and turned that shit in, though.
Exactly. And we'll be right back.
Hey, Doc.
I'm back. I'm coming.
Right now, while we're streaming.
Of course.
That's why I turned the camera off.
Gotta maintain my privacy. Can't be showing my zonks. All right, you guys ready for the business?
I mean, what's the business, dude?
To follow up the lead that you got from the last time?
Thank God.
What was a lead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember talking about the money at all, or any sort of lead. I don't know what's going on.
Well, because I gotta go to the. I think don't I have to go to the Wazoo, or is that a side thing?
You gotta go to the grave robbers told both of you that you had to head to Dandy Mops because
That's right.
there was a necromancer that they were delivering dead bodies to that took the Stoner Galore from them.
Huh.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Y'all are so
I'll
great.
rally and cry.
The
if you need
dog's looking at me like I'm retarded.
Wait, you have a dog?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why do you think I got dog food?
He was literally in the video from the last episode, like forever. He was sitting
No,
in
no,
his
no,
lap.
that was my sister's dog.
Oh, okay.
That was
Yeah.
the other dog.
That was the other one.
I'm pretty sure all Wes cares about is seeing a dog.
I'll show him. I'll show him. I'll send you guys a pic.
I'm happy when I see doggo.
He's actually sending you a dog pic or a dick pic.
The D pick.
Same thing.
Shut up, guys. God.
That's fine.
Not so average Joe. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, dude. Wow.
That's my boy coming in clutch.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the commercial-free madness, debauched, average, sunny, antics. I don't have one of those fancy overlay things, so it never shows me like, hey, this guy followed you or this guy subbed.
Huh.
But appreciate you.
I can't see when it was asked, but Blanky's asked in the stream if Doc is a Doc in the Navy in San Diego. He is a corpsman, but he's stationed in Louisiana. He's just in San Diego for some training thing.
I told him he was a corpsman in chat.
To learn how to not be bad at being a corpsman.
Oh, it's not training for me.
Are you training other people?
I'm down here doing medical readiness shit for the depot.
Mm.
You making recruits scream aye Doc?
We love getting nerdy with the boys, my friend. Welcome.
I'm not actually messing with
Welcome.
the recruits. I'm screening the people who are going to be down here to help train the recruits.
All right. Very
That's why I have
cool.
work to do tomorrow.
All right, so everybody's back.
Yes.
Everybody's still sitting around the table, kind of having a chat. The tavern's opening, and people are starting to come in. Dagor, how much do you remember about the clue that you guys got from the grave robbers before you so mercifully ended their lives?
Hey, listen. It needed to happen. And quite honestly,
Goose
not a
egg?
whole lot.
Okay.
'Cause, quite honestly, not a whole lot, because I spilled a drink on the notepad that had all the information.
Man, my one note-taking player spills the drink. It's like kryptonite for my whole campaign. No, I remember, so I will fill you in.
I'm glad that you remembered.
Right? Isn't that a good
Thank
thing?
you, God.
And God comes into your brain.
It's like that classic...
It's my patron. It's my patron. Thank you, sir.
No.
Oh, hey, by the way.
It's like what is it? Fucking Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail God just comes
Oh,
in.
yeah, God just.
the,
Idiots.
the crudely animated, like the only thing that moves
Yeah,
is the
with
chin.
With the
That
Canadian,
face.
like, South Park mouth.
Exactly. Just pops in. It's like, hey, by the way, you gotta go to the basement of Dandy Mops. So yeah, the grave robbers that you guys so mercifully killed told you guys about the necromancer that lives beneath a wig shop, unironically, in hold on, I gotta go back here.
Isn't it the
Half
North?
ironically.
In the trades district called Dandy Mops. So when you sell wigs, you're gonna have a crazy ass name like that. And his name
Mops.
was Losser Merklov. You got a small description. You basically know that he is a halfling necromancer, and that he's got a few apprentices, and the grave robbers were bringing them fresh corpses, bones, whatever they could get their hands on, in order to, eke out the shitty existence that they had in that rundown, pigeon poop covered windmill. I lost Daria. Was that power outage again, or is he?
Probably. I lost him too.
All right. Miss you.
Texas, honestly, it's like weird that Texas is getting hit harder than Louisiana.
It swerved.
Louisiana got in 05, so now it's 2020. So Texas is going to get got.
True.
I actually had a guy come to my college because they transferred him out of Baton Rouge, Rouge, because
Close enough.
He's back.
Katrina fucking killed it. All right, let me reconnect.
Yeah, I've got grandparents in Louisiana, and Katrina messed up everything in their neighborhood. They were one of like 3 houses standing.
Yikes.
When you're rolling that 20 on your luck save.
Oh yeah.
All right.
The wig shop.
All right, to the wig shop then. So you guys depart. Gwendolyn waves goodbye, starts ushering other customers into the tavern.
Hey, Bard, you should come with. Not you, Kaz. You stay.
Kaz kind of gets hopeful, oh man, get a little nostalgia time with the boys, and he's halfway out of his seat when you say that,
Dopey shoots him a dirty look too.
and he just kind of goes, "Oh, right,"
I'm
and he
I'm
just
gonna
sits back
flip
down
off
and
cats and follow you guys because you fed me.
What was your name again?
Milo.
Oh, come along.
everybody but Milo, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, perception.
Rolling 14s.
I'm good at rolling ones.
Yeah,
Sorry,
4
zero.
minus 1.
Zeros.
19.
My wisdom's not the best.
Everybody but Derry, you guys start smelling some shit, straight up stinky shit. And as you guys kind of locate it, Milo, your whole body smells like straight doo-doo right now.
God
Well, I
fucking
slept
damn
on
it,
the
Kaz.
ship last night.
No.
No, it's Kaz.
I know this kind of bullshit magic right here. I've seen
Someone
this.
shit themselves.
You got prestidigitated. So if you are the type of bard that has prestidigitation, you should just unprestidigitate yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So with a flourish, you just... Now he smells like lavender and vanilla. Like every pimp should. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you guys make your way towards the trades ward. You don't know the exact location of Dandy Mops. But it's about mid-morning, shortly after 10. You guys are wandering around. There's a lot of people on the street. Do you guys want to ask to see if anybody can help you find?
Do you happen to know where Dandy Mops is? I need to get a wig for my friend here, and I point at Jerry.
The small child that you've talked to that's kind of sitting outside of his fruit stand is just like, "Oh, you won't buy something?"
No.
What are you
But-
selling?
Got fruit.
He does.
You can
What
see
kind
it.
of
It's
fruit?
right behind me. I'm not that tall.
Yeah, he's literally at a fruit stand.
There's this shit talking kid. A smart ass kid.
What kinds of fruit are there?
I don't fucking know. I can't even read.
Same.
Very well. Fuck
They're-
the fruit stand.
They're 5 copper a piece. Whatever you get.
I will
If
give you
he's-
2 silver if you tell me where Dandy Mops is.
Oh, that place?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like the type.
I look like Keanu Reeves. I already said it was for dairy.
I'm about to use horrifying visage on this kid.
So
It's about to get war crime
he
done.
takes the 2 silver from you, and he invites it, and he's like, "Oh, okay." He points you in the direction of Dandy Mops, and you guys make your way on. And
rude as
He's
hell.
gonna cast chill touch
Dopey,
to cool him off because
as
he's
you-
on fire.
As you walk away, you turn back, and the kid's just kind of looking at you, just gives you the good old arm kind of thing. Like,
I really want to hire this kid at the tavern just to talk shit to everyone.
So, as I see the kid do that, I'm gonna go ahead and cause the flesh on my face to ripple.
and you just okay. Go ahead and make it an intimidation check.
Roll a 1.
So he sees that happen, and you just kind of see him go, and he just throws up in the street.
Get good, kid.
He's a small child that just saw something horrifying. Okay, let's change this to the theater of the mind screen.
We're members of the city watch.
You just made a fucking child throw up. Like, you're a horrible person.
We
Anyway.
didn't make him throw up. He just saw something that made him throw
He
up.
did throw up, but we didn't make him puke. I didn't poison him. I didn't like shove my gauntlet down his throat.
Derry, we have a request for the dog on stream. If you could oblige. Show the dog, buddy.
Show the dog.
Show the dog. Show the
Show
dog.
the dog.
Show the
Show
dog.
the
Show the dog.
Show
Oh,
the
we are
dog.
so out of sync. Good old
were
stream
on
delay.
for me.
I know. All right, where is this dog at? Oh my God! There's an earthquake.
Yeah, Bobby.
He's a little pretty girl boy. The puppy.
Look at her.
Oh, what a sweet baby.
It's a whole ass hot dog right there, dude.
Doggo or riot.
Please don't riot. Not again.
No more,
baby.
please.
Thank you. I appreciate that as well. Does chat.
Inspiration.
All right.
Everyone in chat.
You know what?
Inspiration
You know what, Derek? You get DM inspiration for showing the dog on stream. We appreciate that.
That's what we.
You don't
appreciate
get it,
about
Tilly.
you.
It's just for Derry. Until
I
you
don't
start showing
care.
dogs on stream, you
I'm
can
just
suck my
happy-
wang.
I'm just happy he's getting it because we all got to see a doggo tonight. That made my night.
Dogs for
It's sad that
inspiration.
Tilly has a higher intelligence score than Wesley.
It's true. Oh, you made him the sad. All right, let's do something sometimes. You guys
All you
find
hear from
danger
Baden
mops.
is a gunshot.
Huh?
All you hear from Baden's end is a gunshot.
Oh, it got real dark here on hashtag justdndthings just now. Anyway.
Welcome to Saturdays.
So you guys find the mop. No, it's not the mop shop. The
Dandy
wig
mop.
shop. Dandy mop. And as you guys walk up to it, it actually appears to be closed.
I'm gonna go ahead and try the door handle.
It's locked.
All right. So, do we
I
want to
mean-
try knocking, or do we want me to just open his door?
I just open the door.
So how are you guys all kind of standing outside the shop right now?
I'm gonna lean against the sort of side of the door,
If y'all
Wait,
could,
why
like,
are we here
walk
again?
in
off to the
real
side,
quick.
so that way that I'm blocking the lock.
Okay. The rest of you
are we
guys.
doing?
Be his view.
What's that, Derry?
Why are we here again?
So this is the location that was told to you guys by the grave robbers of the necromancer. He lives somewhere underneath this wig shop.
Yeah, those two dudes I
Oh.
executed in their bedroom.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
First
right,
he
right,
killed
right,
it
right.
more like.
Well, he didn't see it because you
Oh,
tactfully
yeah, those
waited
two guys
until.
that died suddenly.
Yeah.
What? Who has the
all
shovel,
right.
by the way? Who has the fucking market gardener shovel?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah,
Nice.
Debbie's got
That was me.
Is it closed?
Yeah, I
Shop
got that
closed?
E-tool.
So the shop
Yeah,
is closed.
The shop is closed. Avert your eyes, Paladin.
Yeah, just they're trying to screen Dopey right now while he does a little something.
Or okay.
Tilly, you're not a zombie anymore. You know more than just your
You don't get
name.
to do that.
I know, but it's stuck in his head and it's kind of embedded in his brain now. So every now and again, he's gonna have. an
If
episode
Tilly
where
doesn't settle down, something
That-
else is going to get embedded in his
That is the
brain.
best thing that Wes has done character development wise since this whole game started.
I love it.
Other
And
than
I
turning
didn't
into a
have to
zombie.
do it myself, so I love it. Good
So
job,
every
Wes.
now and again, he's just gonna have a Tilly episode.
It just fucking strokes out and says his name. Okay.
Tilly corrects the turtle.
And I want everybody at home to realize that Tilly is a turtle with a giant cone of shame installed onto his head and shelf with just tiny little eye slits cut now. But basically to prevent him as a zombie from biting everybody else. So when he says Tilly, it's like resonating and echoing through this steel cone of shame.
Oh wait, we effectively gave him a megaphone.
Oh, Wes, you gotta do it like Tilly, like talk into your coffee cup or something. Oh shit!
Every
What
time
have I
he
done?
speaks.
He's gonna get a funnel. Oh, look at those
job.
shorts, little chicken legs.
He got a cup.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
He's so excited.
Julie, there you go. Worth.
We effectively gave him a megaphone.
Essentially.
Wolf is out the fucking window, boys.
For you.
All right. So, Braden, your character sees what is obviously breaking and entering going on. What are you gonna do here?
I'm still standing in the street eating the sausages I brought along,
Okay.
and I'm all game for this.
Okay. Cool. All in.
All in.
Go ahead
Well,
and
I mean,
roll
it'd be no
your
problem
proficiency
with
check.
it. I was just going to arrest him. So
We're gonna pin it on him.
19.
Okay, yeah, that's more than enough to undo this door, and the lock just kind of goes ka-chink and unlocks, and then the door just creaks open.
Oh hey, look, guys, the door's open.
Doc, go
wonder
ahead
if
and
that
roll a
happens.
D100 with advantage.
2 ones.
100.
Or 1 and 2.
Oh, hey.
Why
96.
96.
Okay, good enough. So you guys enter Dandy Mops, and it's dim. There's only a couple of windows on the storefront that are mostly blocked by merchandise that's covered in a thick layer of dust. But it's all these creepy, faceless head mask things that you can either like hang Halloween masks on, or in this case,
we should keep
mops.
it on top of Tilly's head so it looks like he's stupid tall.
We could
Like you
definitely
could, like
do
those
that.
people that wear the hoodies with one of them in the hood
Yeah.
on top of their head. Yeah. But yeah, it's choking with dust inside the store. You don't think it's been open for at least a couple of months at this rate.
My
that-
allergies are acted up.
Ooh, yeah, it's real thick, you know. And
Being acted on everything.
Dirt's are thick with dust up in here.
what do you guys do? You guys gonna look around?
Yeah.
There will be a Gertrude and
Oh, God,
Sarantis
yeah.
update
Oh yes.
for the 15th episode, just so you guys know.
I'm so ready.
All right.
Clapping.
So we're gonna.
I look for secret doors to a
Yeah.
basement because
Same.
they said underneath.
So
Quiet,
there's
though.
not any secret doors. There's two obvious doors.
I
One
only look for secret doors.
leads into. You don't find any doors.
I'll go check the obvious
Well,
doors.
then I'll take the doors.
So you check the obvious door, and it creaks open into like what is filled with like wooden crates. One's halfway open and it's full of what appears to be like horse hair. It could be woven dwarven hair. You're not entirely sure just looking at it. But it's some sort of material that they use to make the wigs. And beyond that storeroom, there's a door to exit out the back, and then there's another door that you are not sure where it leads.
Before I head downstairs, I'm actually gonna go back and go up to the register and see if they left any money in it.
My man.
Okay, so ka-ching! The register is full of
I'm gonna
cash.
take all of it.
Go ahead and add 150 gold pieces in assorted amounts of silver and copper, etc.
I'm gonna grab a few of these wigs since nobody else is using them.
Okay, so you have quite a few to choose from. This is like high fashion here. There are some very luminescent neon wigs. There's one that's just ghost white. There's another that's bright purple, and then you get into
So
the
there's a
more.
ghost white wig.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God.
I'm doing it.
So you
I'm
snatch
thinking,
the
like-
ghost white wig,
Oh, absolutely.
add it to your character sheet.
So I'm thinking like a few, like some options here, like a Starsky and Hutch style, a Donald Trump.
There
style.
is there are quite a few. Once you get out of like the more high fashion wigs, you find some like comic wigs, like fun, like jokey wigs. There's the comb over wig. There's the Donald Trump hair wig.
Yeah.
There's the white guy afro wig, like the perm, and
That
it's
one.
blonde. Just so you know.
getting that.
And
All Dotagor needs is a bard
then
to
it gets
follow him
pretty
around.
vanilla, and there's a few toupees here and
Why would I need
there.
a bard to follow me
Are
around?
there any
Oh.
like long, nice, like female hairstyles?
Oh yeah, there's
Oh,
plenty
no,
of like
dude.
vanilla blonde, like the Rachel wigs. There's also the Marge, this tall blue beehive style wig.
I'm grabbing that.
Gary, this is the one for you.
And a
You gotta look for a
nice,
Karen wig,
nice like blonde wig too.
Weren't we here to find a man?
yeah, the basement door. It's probably that one over there.
Okay,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
so
I'm
you
going
guys,
through the basement door. I'm just going
Gary
through.
doesn't want the Marge wig.
Tilly gets a
oh
mullet.
man.
No, Tilly,
Tilly
these are
gets a
not
mullet.
snacks.
Just start tossing a basketball style into his hoop.
So if you guys looking for any other specific type of hairstyle wigs here?
God, we're gonna spend an hour on this.
I got
Yeah,
my
we are.
wigs. I'm good.
Should definitely
We're gonna
grab a
be
Karen
pimping.
wig.
And that's what matters most, Gary.
Okay, so
Starts looking
you
in
guys
the
head towards
mirror.
the basement.
Yes.
Yeah, I draw my weapon
Yeah.
before I start going down them stairs.
Okay, you guys.
Also
about to-
first.
Everybody give
No,
me Constitution
Tilly. No.
checks.
Why?
Saving throws?
Why? Because it smells like dead bodies, most likely.
But I'm harder to hit than you.
Yeah, but I can see.
And
Yeah, baby, what's up? Y'all are all about to puke, fall down some stairs. Your boy Dotagor gonna be looking good.
Oh, Palmer, speaking of that, am I
Don't be
getting a minus to my perception because of this?
You're getting a minus to your proficiency. So basically, you get minus
Every
1 on
stat.
everything.
Okay, how do I? There it is. I
You should
can't
be able
change
to-
my proficiency bonus.
You're probably just gonna have to math it out every time.
Yeah.
Minus 1. I know it's hard, dude.
Fuck.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3 quick maths.
I mean, you can
Everybody
do quick
that
math.
rolled less than 10 starts retching as
Oh.
you're overwhelmed by the
Damn it,
stench
Jerry.
of the sewer, and you're just like, no one actually loses their lunch here, but
You're fine.
oh,
Tilly
Tilly and
reach
Binky
out.
are
Binky
fine.
Fiasco finds a wig that resembles Wes's hairline.
Hey, where's Milo?
So like the Count from Sesame Street.
We're doing this again.
God. I don't have any hair this time. I can't do that.
You're
I
a
was
civilian now. You're supposed to grow your hair long, bitch.
It doesn't work out that well. I grow an afro after a while.
Oh, fair
hate
enough.
all of
Me
you.
too.
You got that Boy
Hot
Meets
dog.
World hair. It's all good.
I hate all of you. Braden, Lillian can stay. You're leaving tonight.
Everybody that did the Wes hair gets inspiration.
I get unlimited inspiration then because it's all the ways Wes hair.
It doesn't count for you. All right.
You just get inspiration for being special, buddy.
Yeah, you're inspiring.
So after you guys are finished kind of retching
Hang on,
and almost losing your lunch.
Did Wes get inspiration for, doing the whole Tilly, does the Tilly every once in a while?
The Tilly hoop.
Is that what I said? I thought
No.
I thought I was just happy for him.
I thought you were just happy for him, too.
Yeah, I'm just happy for him. You got to be a bit more impressive than that to get free inspiration, or you have to do something that's making fun of someone really well. So good luck. That being said, all of you guys find yourselves in what
Unless you can't
obviously
move
is
your
the
hair,
sewer.
it's the thing.
Everybody with passive perception can hear like running water on the outside of this door here.
Wait, I should get bonuses to sound perception because I have a megaphone that amplifies everything.
If you don't do something, I'm going to drop rocks on your character, Wes. Stop coming up with reasons why this is even more broken than it already is.
I approached to the point of this weird fog and
Yeah,
stopped.
so that fog is foggy.
Cool.
You can't see too far in front of you because of that fog.
I don't
Alright.
have
The fog is
I will
foggy.
slowly move,
Okay.
sort of tip-tapping my toes, in front of myself.
All right.
We're all just tripping over each other at this point.
I
But
don't
yeah, it's because you guys keep moving way too far forward. I said slowly.
I don't have control over Binky.
Do you need a game?
That's fine.
Get it.
No, you.
I don't even see Milo.
Oh no, the dreaded fog! Binky Fiasco's just like taking a nap.
I don't have a control over.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Yeah.
One moment, please.
We should probably try to be a little bit stealthy through here, guys.
Yeah, you try to be
Okay.
stealthy, ankle deep in this.
All right,
body of
so you
water that
guys
I'm about to step into.
Okay.
past here. You guys don't really see anything. The path just continues. There's a lot of fog in the way.
Step down into the agua. Tilly, if you don't get your ass behind me, I will kill you in a round.
You can't hit me.
I bet you I
That's
can.
also true. You can make his blood swell. You can give him erections in his whole body. That's about it.
I just wisdom saves all day.
All right, so you guys get to the mouth of that tunnel there, and
Secret
Do we go into the mouth?
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, we're all going into the mouth, dude.
Oh yeah. All at the same time?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
so it's a little less foggy. Dopey, as you're approaching right behind Dodagor here, you see the faint outline of a door on. Hold on,
Get Tilly. Get your
this side
fat
right
ass
here,
Back.
on the top of that B there.
So I'm gonna tap Dodagor's shoulder and motion to the wall over there, and let him know there's a secret door over there. Since Dodagor and I are.
Oh yes, secret doors. My passive investigation will take care of this.
So once
I touch
you find that door, it takes a little bit of feeling around, but it's pretty finely masoned into the wall. But you see it,
I'm happy to
and
figure it
after you push pretty decently against it, it opens, revealing a dark and dusty catacomb.
Jurassic is sleeping in there.
out. XP.
Depends on how pissed Wes makes me.
Dopey's gonna go inside and try to be as stealthy as possible.
I will wait outside the door.
Okay.
I will roll for stealth and go with him.
I go to follow him in.
So, the smell of death fills your nostrils as you stroll in. You find what appear to be several prisoners chained to the wall. Long dead, long since rotted away, their bones being the only thing that remains.
Okay. I'm gonna move inside a little deeper.
Yeah, you are.
So you find yourself in what looks like an old, empty cellar. These kinds of places would have normally been lined with oaken barrels filled with either whiskey or whatever spirit the tavern owner above would be trying to brew. But instead here, it looks like it's been converted to some sort of prison complex, and there are numerous dead chained to the ceiling or chained to the walls.
Gimpy, you want to go see what's further down the hall?
Okay.
Ah, yes. Rule number 1. Broken.
Rule number 1: split the party. So I'm assuming these are stairs going up.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna creep up the stairs
Hey,
and
what happened to the bar?
peek.
I don't know.
Yeah, Milo's character didn't get teleported in with us.
Oh shit. My bad. Give me a second.
Wow. Just kicked him out. He hasn't even played.
I will fix
He
that.
was like, nah, guys, it's hard for me, dog.
Oh, you wanted to play?
I'm just walking
Who's
in.
ever sucking their microphone's dick, please stop. There. That's you. You exist. You can move. Okay. With that, the most aggressive boner of your life. Yeah, that's true. So the three of you guys are still kind of sitting out in the sewer. Everybody that's in the sewer, B3 or B4, go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
Again, another 8.
Where am I?
You should be right here. Can you see it?
Right on
No.
top of me.
Are you... Go check and see what he's looking at.
You may have to zoom out.
He's probably super zoomed in.
Oh,
Oh shit!
He's huge.
Whack. You had to zoom out? Is that what it was?
He's everywhere.
no, I'm not even there.
All right.
He's just not there on his screen.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Reload and reconnect. It might be that kind of issue.
Reconnect.
Okay, he's
we'll do-
reconnected.
All right, let me reconnect.
Dibs on the necromancer's loot.
Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can't see it.
I think we should probably split that there, Dotagor.
Listen, I already had to share the last one. Okay.
Between just you and me.
All right, that's fair. We can probably take the rest of them out if we need to anyway.
That's
Hell yeah,
really
we can.
weird.
Tilly's in there with you.
Cast flashback.
Can everybody else see Milo?
I can.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can see him.
It's literally just not on his screen.
Yeah, now he's immense.
Well, for all intents and purposes, I'll just follow Tilly.
All right, that's weird.
Huh.
But so
And you said
Milo,
Binky,
Binky, and Derry need to roll Constitution saves.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Somebody flushed the toilet. You guys
All
are
right. All right.
Pinky is an 11.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah.
It's pretty good. So Binky and Derry, both of you guys are in trouble. Give me a second.
Big oof.
My character.
God dang it, Derry. That's why we can't have nice things.
You have become infected with some sort of plague that you guys can't readily identify
Wait.
I know
now.
that smell.
Wait.
It's demonic.
Disease, are you saying?
Oh yeah. So
Immune I am?
are you?
I am.
Yes.
Okay. So you feel nothing at the moment, but then again, neither do the other two just yet. But we'll keep that in mind.
If we were
So
mad,
is a
it could have
paladin.
been prevented.
All right. From there, Dopey, you said you were looking up at the door
peek
that
up
it's
around
going
the corner.
to.
Correct.
Not
Okay.
a regular disease, it's a magical one.
Give me a second here.
I cast magical goof.
You turn the corner on the stairs and you find what was once obviously a doorway that has since been bricked up.
All right, cool. Nothing up there. We're good to go. I'll come back down.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over here. Take a gander.
All right.
Follow right behind him.
Tilly is
So-
going to follow.
You find what is most likely the most epic pile of bones you have ever seen. There must be easily 100 corpses just
Epic.
piled here. For what purpose, you can't immediately discern, but there's just skeletons and bones and loose teeth and piles and piles and piles in this chamber here.
I am going to take my oil flask and actually, I'm going to check out the hallway that I can definitely see first. But I'm going to oil flask and burn all these bodies.
Go ahead. You probably have to go into the room to be able to see into that one. Okay.
You should definitely be wary about all these bodies if we're chasing down a necromancer.
Oh yeah, that's why I want to burn them.
So there's nothing but dust to choke on in Bravo 11 Bravo here.
So I'm going to take my oil flask
Uh-huh.
and pour it over the body, and I'm going to use a torch to pour it over the bodies, and then I'm going to light it.
Okay. So you're starting to fire in an enclosed space. Neat. All right.
Yep.
Hey,
So
Saran.
Hey, Tilly.
flame just erupts from the pile of bones as you set fire to it. And
At least we're not in a wooden house.
Oh, great. All
Quickly-
the things that are left inside of here.
quickly, this room fills with smoke.
Guys?
Darian, when you were walking down the sewer pathway here, when you were about here, you noticed an old rusted door.
I go.
Binky comes with you.
I open door
All right.
and walk through the door. Can I walk through the door?
As soon as I hit the right buttons, yes. Boom. Okay, so you walk in, and as you walk in, you hear as a rat skitters off.
Oh god, chittering host.
Everybody go ahead and roll perception for me.
Tilly.
Oh yay. The one thing I have a -1 in.
Ah, yes, the paladin.
So all of you suck, but
Thank
Dopey,
God for Doc.
yeah, Dopey, from just inside the doorway there, you hear like a small voice. You can't quite put it on, but it sounds familiar in some way from further into this part of the cellar.
What language is it speaking?
Common.
Okay.
Can't quite make out the words though.
You guys might want to let me go first. There's somebody in there.
Oh,
Yeah, let the guy with 28 HP go first.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
I'll go.
Tilly, stay back there.
Why?
I'm not done being irritated with you.
Just real quick. Again, Braden can't see his character, so he's following along.
All right, I'm gonna give Wes control. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna delete it first. Boom, and I'm gonna try and just put this out there.
I see it now.
Okay, that's because there was one already there, and I forgot. So there it is.
All right, so I'm there.
Okay, cool. So you walk into there, Derry, and you find in B6 just an empty room.
You find a big piece.
It's empty.
One of you guys needs to mute.
Yeah, Mike and Doc.
So you guys kind of explore and you peek into the next room where you once again see a bunch of rats and you see them scurry off to the distance. But now the voices are actually quite a bit louder and you can kind of make something out. You hear like a small squeaky voice like,
No, please, please. You have it. Leave me now.
and now you can see into the next room where a small halfling has two skeletons between it and several Tingu. And he seems to be holding them at bay with skeletons while they menace towards him.
Can I throw my javelin at him?
Everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 15.
Your boy moving slow today.
Oof. Tilly with the 17 or the 19.
Ooh. Very nice.
Nope. Tilly's at the 11. Binky's at the 19.
I'm gonna go ahead and. All right. Well, that was a waste of inspiration.
Everybody go ahead and add your rolls in. You should be able to see them now.
With a natural 20, would I get a surprise round?
We'll say that your first attack has sneak attack. No matter what.
Cool.
Which is basically the same thing. Nine.
It's crazy that Darius suddenly being super aggressive, dude. Something happened to you? Been all right, dude? Normally you're just spreading the good word outside while
Someone seems like they're in danger, so I'm
He's
just trying to.
He's got to make a reputation for himself so that people stop asking about goddamn Paladin Steve.
So people ask Paladin Steve about Derry.
All right, is everybody in?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
What she said.
I will put. Well, Dope, you're naturally at the top, so you're first, bud.
All right. So he's going to run up and attack this person twice.
Go for it.
14 and a 19.
Both will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What is my sneak attack damage? All right.
wouldn't you like to know?
Level 5 now. I'm pretty sure you get 3d6, don't you? 66? That's a lie.
It's for 2 attacks. 3d6 each attack.
Ugh. How do you want to do it?
Well, he did.
I was gonna walk up, stab him in the chest with my dagger, and then lop off his head with my sword.
Ooh, okay. Snicker snack. His head falls off.
Give him a quick skippity pap. Dude.
And he's gonna look over at the halfling and go, "Don't freak out. We're here to help."
All right, well, there goes the first guy in the initiative order. Great. And after that is Binky Fiasco.
5, 10, 15.
All the way in the back.
Wes is still counting. We need a minute.
Yeah.
Just teleport through everyone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Burning Hands. So it'll start here so it won't hit Doc, and then it'll extend. It's a 15-foot cone.
Go for it. So it should hit just the one dude or both dudes?
5, 10, 15. So it'll hit both.
Okay.
Make me a DC 16 reflex.
2 of them, right?
Yes.
They fail.
Okay. So it'll be 3d6 to both of them.
All right, roll for it.
So 11 damage.
Okay. So they're not dead, but they are messed up. They don't speak common. These are similar to the
What do they
Kingu that you guys saw before. Let me look.
Penganese.
I have to look up what they speak. Auran. They understand common, but they can only speak
I
it
don't
through
speak
mimicry.
bird.
Yeah.
Only Serantis were here to speak.
Right? He could speak to animals. Both of them flash their daggers in your direction as you singe all their feathers off. And then it's Derry's turn.
All right.
Just a friendly reminder: there are undead in front of you, O mighty paladin.
Well, I mean, not that strong. I'm gonna hit him with my longsword.
You gonna hit the skeleton?
Yeah.
Go for it. That'll hit.
Oh, it hits. Yes. All right. What is it? 1d8 plus 3.
The time for diplomacy has quickly ended.
You lop off one entire arm of the skeleton as it kind of... You just hear, like, this hollow howl coming from...
Still standing?
Oh, yeah, it's still standing.
Hit him again.
Do it. That'll hit. How do you want to do it?
Just straight down the middle. Just
You cleave bone from bone with your giant sword, just splitting both the skull, the sternum, all the way through the hip. And he falls into a little bit of pile of bones.
and as a bonus action. Let me see. Who's Sanctuary? Yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay, what does that do?
Anything that tries to attack me has to roll to attack me, and if they fail the roll, or DC save to fail the roll, if they fail, they have to choose another target.
And that's for physical attacks, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Sanctuary.
Up next is Milo.
Oh no, harmful spell.
Harmful spell, too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up over here. And I'm going to target the lower of your little dudes. I don't know how to highlight him.
You hold your mouse, it'll do a circle on him.
Oh, this little guy.
This one?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay, how do you make fun of this bird person?
D, you dumb big bird.
Hey, you dumb big bird.
Fly,
And,
Nick, fly.
You gotta just hear, what? And he looks at you.
And we're going to go with a Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
All right.
Damage to self-esteem, critical.
I mean,
Oh, wait, hold on, sorry.
I was about to say, that's a big damage.
Yeah, that's the wrong one.
That's just enough. How do you want to make fun of this guy to death?
Oh, there you go. There's your damage.
shame damage alone. Just
He goes,
How do you-
"Wah,"
And
and
he basically has to succeed on a wisdom save of 16, or he has disadvantage on attacks till.
oh,
the
he's
end of
dead.
the next turn.
You made fun of him to death, didn't you?
Oh, did I?
Yeah. So you go, hey, you big dumb big bird, and he goes, "Wah, wah," and he just dies.
Wow.
what is this?
This is what cyberbullying looks like.
I don't think I've ever hurt somebody's feelings that bad before, but I'm proud of myself now.
So the other one sees his friend kind of fall into a crumple, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And Tilly, it's your go.
Silly time.
Fucking Donnie, bro.
I like that he stayed muted, and we still heard him.
15, 20, 25.
It sounded like he was in a cone too.
Tilly's upset he can't do anything this round.
He's upset he's
I am.
spaghetti.
Fuck.
It's all because you wouldn't let him go first.
Can I step on the dead body?
It's going to be difficult terrain,
Okay, that's fine.
so half your movement.
Okay. So I can make it to there. Oh.
Are you under Dopey right now?
No, he's on the corpse right in front of door.
I'm standing on the
Dopey.
tango that's in front of him.
Oh, really?
I heard the bard do this, so hey, you big dumb bird.
Okay,
Where's your cup?
roll an intimidation check.
Hey, you big dumb bird. Was the face on the cone mean?
We didn't do it yet.
We haven't done it yet.
11.
So the bird just goes, and just gets mad. And as you guys see Tilly scream that out, Dopey, you have a passive enough perception to notice that you just see the necromancer chanting under his breath. And as you do, you hear the clatter of bones from beyond. And
You had to piss him off, Derek.
flooding through the door, almost just supernaturally strong and supernaturally fast. Several skeletons come through. And then also, everybody go ahead and roll Constitution saves. As when they come through, they bring with them just billowing black, acrid smoke.
Tilly's at a
Con saves.
19.
They got the
Yeah.
corona.
Binky
Kill
is
him.
at 23.
Okay, everybody that rolled 10 or less, right now, you guys can consider yourselves blinded. Just give yourselves disadvantage on any attacks that you roll, just because the smoke is rolling in and it's super thick, and between it and the coughing fits it's causing, you're going to have too much trouble to be able to hit these dudes. But these skeletons just roll in. And this one steps forward to kind of square off with Tilly, and as he does so, you see this guy disappear down some stairs.
I make haste and chase.
And then it's a skeleton's turn. And we'll just go ahead and roll these. 5, 1, 7. Nope. Nope. All of them miss Tilly. And one of them, you guys just see, like, he's got these weird horn protrusions. It's obviously a tiefling skeleton. But he sinks his thick, sharp canines into this Tengu here. And, right here, finishes him off. And a few other skeletons pile in from beyond and just, like, pile on top of him. And, yeah, it's Dotagor's turn.
Cool. I'm going to come in through the dairy door and absolutely bop this one on the dome.
Give him a good mollywop.
Oh, yeah.
Go for it.
I miss.
That will be a miss.
That one hits, though.
The first one, you swing your sword, and almost like a cartoon, the skeleton kind of like jumps and its head goes whoop, and your sword goes between the clavicle and his head, and it just lands back on, and he goes, just rattles his fucking skull at you, and then as he's taunting you, you just strike home with your sword. Go ahead and roll damage.
$14 damage.
You crush his skull, and he collapses into a heap. All right, is that it for your turn?
I'm gonna shift to right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, up next is Dopey. Dopey, you can see that so many skeletons are trying to push their way through this open doorway now that it's making it hard for all of them to actually fit through. The only thing that's really getting through that door right now is thick black smoke.
All right. Dopey is going to go ahead and bonus action disengage and follow the necromancer.
Okay, so you get to the next room, and you find that same necromancer and another Tengu. The Tengu has a dagger to the throat of the necromancer, and he's standing above two corpses. And this rat here just disappears at the sight of you. What doing?
So he's gonna move here, stand on the corpse.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the bird person again.
Go for it with disadvantage.
There's a 14 hit
Will?
and an 11.
11 will miss. Go ahead and roll damage for the first one. And the thick smoke is also making it very difficult for the Tengu and the necromancer to see anything. So this, go ahead and roll sneak attack damage on this attack, as you use the smoke to your advantage.
Ready, it's a total of 22 damage.
How do you want to do it?
So this time,
Keep in mind, he's holding the necromancer hostage with a knife to his throat.
so what I do is I lop his arm off, like from the bottom up, and in the same motion, just turn it and lop his head off as well.
Two thick thuds as the arm and the head hit the ground, followed by a little as the rest of the body follows with it. It drags the necromancer to the ground with him. Is that it for your turn?
And I'm gonna turn and look at the necromancer and be like, "Yo, tell those skeletons to stop."
He just, or else what? And then your turn's over. Binky Fiasco.
Binky is going to go ahead and cast Flame Blade.
Emerald Flame Blade on the boomerang.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and
and
make a wild magic surge check for me. Roll 2 for both of them from last time and this time. First one's on a 1, second one's on a 2. It's a d20.
Oh, that's right. Whoops. 8 and 11.
Okay. The next one will be a 3 or worse.
Okay. And it's a +2 to hit. So first at the one right in front of him.
All right. And what are you hitting him with? Your staff?
Yeah, the staff of
The adder?
yeah.
Okay. A
Wait, so-
16 will
I
hit.
don't think skeletons are gonna take poison damage.
Yeah, I don't know why you're using that. You'd be better off punching him in the face.
Stupid Binky Tilly.
I don't play a spellcaster well. This
Tilly
is-
Bink.
We know. We remember Sarantis.
all right, so it's gonna take 1d6 piercing,
Hallelujah.
and then roll a Constitution save.
As a skeleton, huh? All right.
Hey, guess what? You're immune to poison damage because you're,
Skeleton with no flesh.
Yep. Immunities, poison.
All right, well, it's gonna take 1 damage,
Oh
But-
no.
but
Grr, arg.
Also, do you know the magic word?
with the green.
Because I don't remember telling the magic word.
He attuned to it. He knows he chose his own word.
Pineapple juice. But with the green flame blade,
What?
on the hit, target suffers attacks normal effect and green flame leap. So it'll do an extra 1d8 and do 5 damage to this guy.
Okay.
So it'll do
this
an
guy-
extra 2 to this guy and then do 5 to this guy.
All right. Sounds good.
And that'll be,
Weakest attack yet. Only person that hasn't killed anyone yet.
that'll be it for Binky.
All right, next up is Darius' turn.
Sweet. Yeah. I can't move. Oh, wait, there we go.
I was about to say, there's 2 dead bodies in front of you, but otherwise you're fine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he drew.
Wrong thing.
Yeah, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm gonna block off the necromancer
Okay.
and well, let me ask a quick question. Dopey, should I kill him?
No, we need him.
Okay.
Beat the hell out of him, though.
You could do non-lethal damage.
I don't know how to do that.
You say non-lethal.
You say it's non-lethal.
Use the flat of your sword.
Or use your
Hit
fist.
him in the dome with your massive.
Oh yeah, I have a fist, an iron fist.
The Iron Fist.
So as so you're attacking the necromancer.
Yeah.
So as a reaction, make a Constitution save. We know you're so good at these.
Attack.
I roll a 10. I want to use my inspiration.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
A little bit higher.
Ooh, still not good enough.
Oh,
Take 27 damage as a wave of necromantic energy washes over you. You notice that the color from your skin starts to fade and the paler parts of your scales just start to flake off as this necromancer casts blight on you.
Is that necrotic damage?
And he just says, "Die!"
fuck.
Ouch.
Just be lucky he wasn't casting it above the 4th level. Okay. Does that stop your attack?
No.
Probably not. Go ahead and make your attack. That'll hit.
Yes. Or this says 4, so just do 4 damage.
I mean, it's a.
it's an iron fist,
not
though.
like its con is that great.
So you try to spank him with non-lethal with your gauntlet,
Yeah, with his iron hand.
with your ash fist.
Yeah, and as a reaction to being blighted, I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Okay.
And
I'm pretty sure that's the first time you've used your breath weapon this campaign.
No, I've used it.
Oh, you used it
before.
once in the zombie.
Yeah,
You did use
yeah,
it on
the
the
zombie.
zombies. All right, so how are we doing this? You doing a cone? You doing a straight line?
It's just a line.
All right, roll for it.
6 damage.
Ah, did you just throw up on me?
I mean, he did cast blight. I could make somebody puke.
What did you expect?
Wait. Was he casting a spell on me?
Yeah, he made a save.
Okay. Damn.
Un-
all right. Well,
unfortunate
then as a bonus action,
for
I'm
you.
just gonna cast Sanctuary on myself again.
Okay. And with that, Milo, it's your turn.
You really want him to cast spells on me, don't you?
All right, so I'm gonna try to be helpful here. I'm gonna move right here
You
and
don't know what's happening in that
use.
room, by the way.
What's up?
You don't know what's happening in that room. You just see the skeletons.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
Well, I'm
you're.
gonna come
Basically,
around-
your compatriots are kind of stopping the flood of skeletons for a little bit here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move around there to go after that necromancer, or see everybody going after necromancer. Try to follow. I'm gonna run into this dragonborn that looks a little worse for the wear, so I'm gonna use cure wounds on level 3 on him.
Okay.
So hold on.
Does that cure necrotic damage?
Does it?
It should.
It should.
Yeah, it should.
Damage
Okay.
types aren't necessarily affected by like the ability to heal them. It's all about resistances and stuff like that. That's why you type damage.
All right, so regain 23 hit
So,
points.
Milo, as you're casting the spell, only you see this, but you see these like bright digital green letters with a little plus sign. They're bright green. It's like ting! Plus 23 above Derry's head.
We're playing slots now. That's good. Let's do it.
And Derry, you just feel much better now.
And then I'm gonna put my back to him and face back into the room with the skeletons, just to watch his back.
Okay, as you moved past Dodagor onto the stairs where Derry, you're adjacent to him, another skeleton kind of moved into range of you. He's not attacking you yet, but just wanted to let you know that happened after, so it didn't provoke an AAO or anything like that. After that, it's Tilly's turn.
All right, Tilly is going to first swing at this one.
Okay.
So factor in. Let me change. All right, cool. +5. So first attack. Fuck.
All right. Be disarmed or roll on the crit fumble.
A roll on the crit fumble.
All right. Let me see here. Crit fumble. Where
I
is
think
it?
Mike is watching the stream because he said if I kill him, he's coming for me. So let's see if this hits him.
Roll a D100.
Dun, 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 dun.
61.
All right. 61 is a costly mistake. Your target may reroll all 1s and 2s on the damage roll for his next successful attack versus you.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep rolling. Hopefully murder that guy before he has a chance to murder you.
Second attack will be also on him, and that's a 16.
That hits.
All right. Let's see if he drops. It'll be a D8 plus 3. 4 damage.
Hey, look, it's how I rolled last session.
Okay.
And then, does he drop or no?
Absolutely fucking not.
All right. Then I'm using my action surge to do another one.
This is the most... Okay. And you're also subtracting 1 from all of this stuff, right?
I've already... So that I can modify. So I've already overrun
All your
all of
attacks
it.
and damage and all that
Yep.
stuff?
I was
Okay.
at +6. Now I'm at +5.
Okay, cool. Go ahead. Action surge. Ooh. I'm going to say that this is going to be... Do you want to roll on a crit hit chart?
Hit deck. Crit hit.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm all about chance.
Go ahead. I think it's going to be D100 again. Give me a second.
Okay.
All right. Yep. 100.
21.
All right. So after your turn, you go back. You basically get another turn after this one.
Oh, okay.
All right. So go ahead and roll damage.
Will be boom. +8. Or excuse me, 8.
How do you want to do it?
So I kind of take the knees out. So I swing where the knees are, hit the knees, and as it crumbles down, I come back with the backswing and hit it in the head.
So, like you just hit a home run, you're just like this pop, and boom, the skeleton's head just kind of starts plinking off walls around the room as you knock it from its shoulders and it crumples into a pile of useless bones. With that, go ahead and take another turn.
Okay.
Playing pinball.
And
So
then,
for
so
any of
it's
these
going to be on this guy.
Okay?
D20 plus 5.
It's out of the park! It's gone! It's way out of there! Home run by Tilly the Turtle Jenkins!
14.
14 hits.
8 damage on him.
Okay. This one right here?
Yep.
How do you want to do it?
So as the other head is falling, I kind of try to take and smash this one into the ground to hit on top of it and shatter both of them.
Okay. That happens.
And then my second attack is going to be on this guy.
Go for it. Roll a D100.
I swear
This
to
is
God,
just-
be another 21.
88.
All right, 88. Roll an additional set of damage dice for beyond the critical. So you're going to roll for damage 3 times.
Okay, so 3d8 plus. Is it normal plus?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so 3d8 plus 3. So 20 damage.
All right, how do you do it?
This one I just take and I come down with every bit of energy I have left from all these attacks and come straight down and split it literally in half.
There's a little bit of dust that just gets released by your massive attack. Just bone dust. Just into the air surrounding the now useless pile of bones in front of you.
Told you it's Tilly time.
Con save, everybody.
All right. And we'll just move a
That's in that
few
room.
more skeletons in. Make an attack of opportunity, Tilly, real quick.
Jesus, Tilly.
You don't get to make 3 d20s. Okay, so that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage for 1 skeleton. Oh, wow. Okay.
11.
So this one is hurt pretty bad. Cool. Up next is the Necromancer once more. And, let's see.
Who is still prone.
Yeah, he has his ways. Okay. So you threatened him, and Derry, you tried to attack him, and you hurt him a little bit. But he cast Blight on you. Obviously, that's not doing too great for your health. He sees what you guys don't know, but he knows to be his dead apprentices at the hands of this other Kenku that almost slit his throat. He's like, "Stop! Stop! Stop! Please! Please! I'll stop the skeletons. Just don't hurt me."
Okay.
And with that, the rest of you guys that are squared off against skeletons in the other room, they just kind of just go, and then they just kind of glide all back out of the room, back from whence they came.
Tell them I'll be right back and doing dad things.
What'd you say?
Tell them dad things.
Wes says he'll be right back. He's doing dad things.
Fair enough. I do that sometimes too.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's dead Kinkus, piles of bones, and now a very much alive, very scared necromancer.
Frisk him.
Okay, so you find Dopey. Do you frisk him or Derry? Do you frisk him?
I will frisk him because I have 2 hands to do it with.
Okay. You find what feels like a leather-bound book, except it's moist.
Necronomicon.
And you pull it out of its robes, and it's obviously a spell book that's been bound in human skin.
Does it have a face on it?
No
Yeah,
face.
Edward G.
Nope.
I'm going to take it and put it in my bag and then keep frisking him to see if he has the stone on him.
As soon as you touch it, you hear a fight. Fine, like, just a faint... And then
That's
what?
not obvious. I'm going to keep frisking him to see if he has the stone of galore on him.
Roll 4d10.
4d10. 24.
You find 24 gold dragons on him, but you do not find the stone of galore.
Alright. I'm going to look him in the face and you out. Where is the stone?
What stone?
You don't. I smack him across the face.
Ow!
You know what stone I'm talking about.
Fine, fine. The stupid bird people stole it.
One of the bird people that we just killed?
I'm not sure. They had me cornered. One took it and left the room. Check this one. There were more.
See, I frisked this one.
I'm gonna go check this room.
Okay. So you frisk that Tinku, and you find no nothing of any value. You find like a shitty little dagger, and that's about it. Some ruined burlap clothing. Hold on. However, find a room full of rats. Roll for initiative. I'm just kidding. They actually just all scatter right in front of your face. And you find a small basement room, kind of dusty, full of various crates and other things, and all kinds of good stuff.
I'm gonna start cracking them open.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me, Dotagor. I'm going to reconnect as well.
80.
I came back and I was kicked out.
80. Okay, 80.
It's Braden. He did it. He reached over to your
Yeah.
logged off.
Oh, okay.
So you walk into this room here, and you hear loud munching sounds. And you see, just in time, what appears to be a treasure chest just slurping down a rat's tail like it's spaghetti.
Bye-bye.
Nice.
I want to be called spaghetti.
And then as you watch, you see that treasure chest just go still, and it looks like everyday, normal treasure chest.
Dotagor smash.
Tilly!
Roll initiative?
Rolling initiative.
Have Tilly open the chest.
Okay.
You.
All right, Dotagor, roll initiative one-on-one with this here mimic. I will
So did
say,
he hack
go
it
ahead and
for-
roll. You know what? Roll an intelligence check.
Word. As 17.
Your character is smarter than you are today, and realizes that this is a
That's
bad
my point. I
idea.
didn't know what it was, so I just swung at it. That's what you would do.
So you recognize a mimic that has gone back, just enjoyed a nice meal, but so far hasn't actually outwardly attacked you. And you know that they could sprout tendrils of sticky, sticky goo and just wrap you up real quick if they wanted to. You also know that they are a tough cookie, a tough nut to crack, so to speak, that
tossed
you
it in
don't
cold.
necessarily want to smash.
Gotta befriend it.
I reach in my backpack for Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Okay, so you pull out Volo's Guide to Monsters, and hello, welcome to Volo's Guide to Monsters. What could I help you with today?
Mimic.
You have selected Mimic. One moment, please. And
Actually, really glad that it's not like Siri or Alexa that sometimes
It's like his
misunderstands you.
Pokédex, dude.
yeah,
Pretty much.
Arduino. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, yes, a mimic. Well, here you found one of the more curious creatures typically found in the Underdark. Known to take the shape of typical humanoid furniture or doors or other mundane objects. They actually have a thick, slimy hide that excretes a very, very sticky adhesive, while it'll at the same time able to shape and use that said adhesive and their amorphous body to take on said appearances. They are very dangerous. Some can be as large as a small cottage. Others exist in the dark, eating small vermin. Even rarer still are intelligent mimics that can speak.
I close the book.
This has been Volo's Guide to Monsters. Thank you.
Hey, treasure chest.
You trying to talk to the treasure chest?
Absolutely.
It remains still.
Damn.
Like I said, toss it some money. A
All
gold
right.
piece, silver piece, see what happens.
I throw a gold piece at it.
So before, like, lickety split, you can barely see it happen. You just hear it chomps down on this gold piece, and you hear just, and it spits out the gold piece in front of you. Just ting, 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 on the
Maybe it
floor.
likes silver better.
You do know that it likes one thing.
Are there any
Rat.
rats left in the other room?
Why don't you make me a perception check?
You could always holler back to have one of us try to catch some rats for you.
Hey, somebody bring me a rat or the necromancer.
Tilly.
I'm gonna start
Okay.
looking for rats.
Okay. Everybody that's looking for rats, go ahead and give me dex saves.
14.
Dex checks. 14. 9. So far, you guys are Rocky chasing the chicken. Okay.
How did you get 3d20?
Yeah, how did you get 3d20?
Doc, you managed to... one rat in your hand.
So I'm gonna come over and toss it through the doorway to Dotagor.
Dotagor catches it in midair. What are you going to do with this thing?
I toss it towards the mimic.
You just hear... And now the door, the lid to the treasure chest kind of opens, and you see just like bing, 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 two large amber eyes kind of blink into existence, and then this large tongue just kind of comes out and just like,
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud.
both of you guys. You can give him advantage, Doc. Roll an animal handling check, Dotagor.
Oh boy.
Please don't fail.
16.
16. Okay. So you see the mimic just like looking at you appreciatively.
Are we about to have a fucking pet mimic?
I mean, we have dead Kenku bodies in there too. We could drag in here.
That's true.
Okay. You guys want to try and feed him a kinku?
I'm down to feed him a Kinka.
Okay.
Tilly, bring us a Kenku body.
Okay. Drag this one.
All right. So you bring the kinku body over and you toss it to the mimic.
Where am I? Why do you want this?
I take it to it.
Just give it to Dotagor.
Science. And then I'm going to put, I was going to say I was going to put the Kinka body right there.
So you kind of toss it on the floor in front of the mimic, and the mimic just starts chomping down on the kinku and just. And as you guys are kind of watching, you kind of see the mimic swell. Like if a treasure chest could have a big old food baby, it does. And just then you hear this like big old burp, and just like bling, ding, 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 ding. Kinku's skull falls to the ground.
What was that?
It's a very special treasure chest, Tilly.
Is it friend?
It's our new friend. Give it a hug.
Go ahead and make another animal
gotta
handling
pet it.
check with advantage.
Dopey just said go give it a hug. I go try to give it a hug.
Make an animal handling check with disadvantage.
Okay. 7.
So, Dotagor, before you have a chance to try and do anything and make those horrible checks, Tilly reaches out a hand to pet the mimic, and the mimic's just kind of like... Go ahead and... let's see here.
Roll a d4 for how many fingers you lose.
That'd be a dex save.
He's just
Take
got a numb
5
now.
damage as he just chomps down on your hand. Luckily for you, though, he's just kind of playing, and he's just nibbling. He only takes off a finger.
Oh. Wait, he takes off another finger?
Yep, you got 3 on that one now.
Oh, Yakuza now. you got Yoda hands now.
Yep.
He not friendly.
As you watch, the finger was actually on the tongue as he was panting, and it just rolls back up into his mouth.
Give that back.
We
I go to
want this. I don't know if I want this.
I mean, it could be like it could like bring people in. Like, hey, look, we have a mimic. Could bring people
No,
in,
then it's
side
white
protracted.
fingers. I want my finger back.
It's okay, Tilly. Don't. It's we will find you a new one.
I pull my axe out.
Oh no.
I leave the room. I'm gonna go upstairs, or to these stairs, because you've.
While Tilly has this moment, the necromancer tells you guys about how the Kinku are with the Xanathar Guild, just like the last ones that you guys encountered, and they stole the Stone of Lore. You don't find it on the one that remains, but you do tell him that he went up to the streets above via these stairs here. And it was only maybe a minute or two beforehand, and you're not sure if he's even left. As you open the door to the street, you see another Kinku across the street, and he
Is he
bolts.
equally?
Yeah, he looks exactly like the other ones. He's even got the Xanathar Guild brooch on his chest, but pew! He takes off running down the street. And that is where we will call it for this evening. You guys have quite the chase scene coming up. But
I can't wait to make
you
it.
guys-
Have disadvantage on all that.
Real quick, once we stop, y'all hang around for a sec.
No, you.
I mean, I will.
No, you.
No,
all right, hold on. Why don't you guys mute yourselves? Everybody say goodnight. I'll stop the
night.
stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you again, Joe, for that Twitch Prime sub. Enjoy the commercial-free debauchery. If you do like Magic the Gathering, I also stream Magic during the week. But I hope to see you next Saturday at the very least for some more D&D. It's going to be great. That being said, everybody that has joined me, thank you again. It's been great. Look forward to the video probably on Thursdays. Thursdays seem to be a bit more realistic than Tuesday. But that's at Naked on YouTube, where we have the entire playlist of debauchery. It's always sunny in the Forgotten Realms. Hashtag justdndthings. So thank you guys, and have an excellent night. Have a good one. Oh yeah, that's us, sweaty neckbeards, bud. Good night, everybody. Hey guys, it's me, Naked, and on behalf of the crew, I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please consider hitting the like button, and if you want to see more D&D tomfoolery, please feel free to subscribe, as more videos are on the way. You can also catch us live every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/nakedseamus. Just follow the link below. Thanks again for watching. Farewell for now.